what's up? This is I'm doing the Kyle's in the chat. Yo, what's up, man? He says what's up.
What's going on?
Yeah, we're chilling.
Got off work.
This is the second podcast episode of Joe's World, and there's nothing really. Joe's World's tentative. We might change it. I don't know. I can't think of a good name. I never was, dude. I came up with Basement Series. I think about
Basement Series is a good name.
Was it,
dude?
It
was literally in the basement of a school.
No. Matt and I are in the library. We're like, Matt, we need a sick name for like a big tournament. And we're sitting there for like 2 hours and fucking, we just came up with nothing. Well, I mean, I feel like you came up with, so what were the names you came up with again?
I don't remember.
You had definitely a few. I was like, it's in a basement, bro.
Yeah, they were definitely all basement themed. They all revolved around the idea of playing a video game.
You know what makes us assholes? Kind of when I think about it, our marketing was like, hey, we're a bunch of fucking degenerate gamers.
We're a bunch of fucking losers.
We play in a basement like gamers do.
No wonder the school let us borrow their basement. I was gonna use it for anything.
Oh my god! Like when I think about it, maybe we should market it like, we like gaming and like we want gamers to play, but we were like, no, we're fucking nerds. Come to the basement.
Yeah, well, like that's what I said to like all the UW officials whenever they asked like why we need to borrow the basement for
9 hours
days a year.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's an exercise for students to get together and practice, in hobbies that they're interested in. And then it would just be the same 50 people every month playing Melee for money.
More than 50.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, honestly, guys, if you want to see, we'll go into the history, but I think the biggest number we ever got was...
We almost had 200. That was our, I think...
Did you actually almost cap 2? I always thought it was like 140 was your cap, right?
I don't remember exactly which one it was, but it was... Because I remember it was right after one of our biggest... I went out and tried getting sponsorships or whatever.
Keep talking.
Yeah.
I'm giving visual aids. Holy fuck!
Jesus.
Water bottle. You talking about this?
Yeah.
This is from that?
Follow us. Yeah, 5 days.
5 days. Well, this is actually a relic. I still keep it.
Yeah. How old is that?
This is like 7 years old.
The first one or second?
I think so. Dude, this is the Ann era. I'm pretty sure.
It was like
Basement Big was 95. No, dude, I think we capped 100. I think Matt's right. We definitely capped. I don't know about 200, but we definitely capped 100 for sure. I'll look it up on Smash UG. But also another thing, really quick, funny story. Honestly, it's related. This is from fucking Basement too.
I remember that.
Chad,
that was the first one.
Has Chad all seen this before? Smart.
You should prop that up in the back.
Should I? Dude, can you put your face in it? I want to see Marth with a beard. That's what somebody actually emote that. That's actually, I'm gonna clip that later.
Marth.
Can you do the Mina?
Can I do like a? Let me move the chair.
Yeah, move the chair. Yeah, actually, move the chair.
Can I do like the? Can I wave dash?
Do you want to dash? A fucking dash! Dude, someone capped that 2665. Ha! And the bar thing.
I should keep that for your stream.
Holy shit, dude. Honestly, Matt's here for 5 minutes and my shirt's already gotten better. I'm putting that in the background now. That is funny.
And then every time you have a guest, you can put their face in it. That could be the theme. Like, there's that guy who dresses up like a gecko for all his podcasts. Yeah. You could force your guest to wear Smash Brothers characters.
I think Fox is still in my garage, though. Because I got a Fox. Because the funny thing about that, guys, we got that from a friend. We got, I don't want to say hooked up with a sponsor.
That was, what's her name?
Ann.
Oh, Ann. Yes. Yeah.
Connected with Ann, this one business girl, because she saw our club, and she was also like a first year, second year student, and she had no idea that we were fucking 19, 21, 20. We didn't really know what to do.
Oh man, I remember that first email she sent, because we at this point we didn't even run weeklies. We were literally just renting out rooms, telling the university it was a club for different students to get together and play games as like a team building exercise, and it was literally just Joe and I renting rooms for 3 hours at a time playing Melee.
That actually is what it was.
Yeah, and
that's so funny.
Then Anne finally reached out after like a month or 2 months of us faking a student group, saying that she wanted to do a charity event, and
big.
I remember in the email I had to lie and say that we would be able to put on like a massive tournament and get like people to there to like donate and stuff, and we would raise money. And having literally never run a tournament once in my life, I'd been to one tournament in my life, and it was crazy. I remember having to talk to Adam Duncan and begging him to teach me how to run a tournament. Thinking that splitting up singles, like regular bracket and top 8, thinking that was a good idea, having like a 2-hour break.
I remember we did that. Yeah.
We did doubles in the morning, and then we did singles, pools.
At like 1, right?
Yeah, at like noon or 1 o'clock. We did pools and bracket, and then as soon as we got to top 8, we stopped it and we did our we did low tiers, and we were supposed to do a rock paper scissors tournament that I was really hyped about, but only one person entered.
That's right.
So
I remember we thought it was sick. I was hyped for that too.
I was
like,
excited.
Yeah, I think it'd be dope.
Awesome.
Because I see people go paper, like lose their mind and bracket.
And it was Grisden. Grisden was the only one to enter rock paper scissors, and he left before I could give him his money back.
Fuck, he
so he donated the money.
Can you imagine Grisden like hops in the chat somehow? Wouldn't that be insane?
I'm on Twitter.
I think I do have him too. I don't think he posts though.
I don't think so.
Because I think he went back to
probably years. He went to Minneapolis.
That's right. What's he even need, a doctor or something?
I don't know.
He seemed like a
he was
physics
Burger King.
Oh,
that's what he did during the summers.
I'm sorry. He's like a doctor or something. I think he's like a manager of Burger King. Just completely off. Dude, that's insane. That the story of that, like, dude, no one. Matt, you literally just nobody knows stuff. I didn't even know that part of the history. Because I just realized, that was like one of the first tournaments we ever run, and we led at our ass. We'd never run a monthly before.
It was horrible. I remember Sub-Zero, if anyone remembers Sub-Zero.
Matt Monosik, classic.
Matt, he came out of retirement to play this charity tournament for us because we had just we got a bunch of TVs off of him. And I remember I bought more TVs off of him. Or not bought, but I
took him off
his hands in exchange for me watching him play DJ Hero for half an hour.
Oh my god! What the fuck? You've never talked about this. You had to watch him play for. Was he good?
Yeah, he's really fucking good at DJ Hero.
I guess you had to watch.
Is the best DJ Hero player I've seen. I've only seen one other person play.
Somebody DJ get Yale. Yale's gonna shit himself when you told him, man, Matt got TVs for watching him play DJ Hero.
He gave me 1 or 2 CRTs, very small, which was awesome. I didn't have a car at the time, so my mom drove me. She's waiting on the driveway as I picked up these TVs, and I was like, "Thanks, man." And he's like, "You want to play DJ Hero?" And I was like, "Sorry." And he's like, "Yeah, I was just playing. You want to watch or you want to play?" I was like,
"You want to
watch?" Yeah, I'll watch. And I sat for 30 minutes and I watched him play like 3 or 4 songs of DJ Hero. And he's really good.
I'm fucking dead.
He's absurdly good at DJ Hero.
So I called up with, so you got a little bit of time. You want to order my DJ Hero? And you're like, dude, my rides in that.
My mom was mad. My mom was pissed because I wasted like 40 minutes of her day because I was watching some guy play DJ Hero.
Did you tell your mom? Sorry, I was watching my friend play DJ.
Yeah, she was weirded out, and she's like, "Who is this guy?" And I was like, "Hey, some old guy who played Smash Bros."
The weird thing is that's the truth. Like, how do you explain that to your mom? Like, because dude, older people won't get it when you're like, yeah, see, this old dude has TVs because he's from the scene.
Yeah,
and we're connected through this gaming thing. But see, he's 30 and we're like 19, 20.
Yeah. Also, yes, people tell me I look like Seth Rogen all the time, and I can't do the laugh. I don't have the voice.
I was gonna say I feel like your speaking voice is actually better than Seth Rogen's, if I'm being honest.
Thank you. I tried to practice the Seth Rogen laugh. I could.
I can't do
Never
it.
mind. I can't do it.
it.
I don't have a weird job.
It's like I can't really do it very well.
Yeah. So
that's actually the most insane story I've heard from Matt Monasek in a hot minute. Other than his YouTube channel, have you peeped it? You didn't get to watch it, did you?
I don't know. What is it,
buddy? Chad, he doesn't know.
Are we gonna show?
No, it's been taken off YouTube. But it's no, it's not like sus like he did something illegal. It's like really fucking funny. It's probably some of the best. Yale showed me this.
Gameplay or is it skit comedy? Or
no, he reviews songs, like the lyrics, and he tells you the meaning of it and he interprets it.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, yeah. I know it's awesome. It's just like, you know, he kind of like reviews songs maybe like I wouldn't review kind of deal, but they're still pretty good. No, like he does he does Poker Face and then he.
Oh, I thought we were gonna, I thought it was like,
no,
it's like some like, anime lover,
Funny enough, sort of. I gotta show you the last episode because Greg was talking about how he hates people with anime PFPs on Twitter.
I don't hate them. I just.
Do you hate them? Anime PFPs
I
on
don't
Twitter?
hate people with anime profile pictures.
Really?
I just think they're the stigma, the stereotype is not always wrong.
I didn't think we could upgrade it. Yeah, you said the same thing as Greg. It's not always wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I got friends with anime profile pictures on Discord, and it's fine. It's fine.
I hate this guy sometimes. He fucking hates them. He's just not gonna say it. I think they're fine. They're suitable, satisfactory.
They're still my friends. I'm not gonna.
Does David have one? An FPP?
No.
Oh, Kyle subbed. Hey, I was wondering. Sorry. I can just mute it. Sorry.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. Like I just don't know if you want to listen.
Oh no, I'll put it down to 30 because now it's because it was so loud to blow up your ears. Yo, Kyle. Thank you for the sub, man. Thank you for Bezos' money. I appreciate it. That's some shit, man.
Oh man, you heard of
what?
I want to still talk about Matt Monasek and
talk to me more. I'm fucking super interested.
I remember Smash Homelessness 1 was Matt Monasek came out of retirement to play this tournament, and
Dan says hi. Keep going.
Hey Dan, I can read the chat.
So I thought you were in the zone. You tell your story.
I haven't seen Dan in a long time actually. So yeah, Matt comes out of retirement, plays Melee. He plays Pichu, and he gets all the way to top 8. Insane. But then we did the break, right? And I thought, the hell was it? I thought that, what did we do? We did low tier only, didn't we do?
Yeah, we did low tier bracket. I'm pretty sure. We've done it multiple times. I don't know if we did that tournament.
I don't remember. Whatever the side event was, we did that. And I thought that would take 30 minutes, half an hour, like an hour max, And it took like 2 hours or something, right?
Holy shit.
Matt comes down and he's like, "When's top 8?" And I was like, as soon as low tiers is done, we'll be moving on to that. And I realized I kind of messed up. And I was like, yeah, maybe like not the best idea. I admitted. And he's like, yeah, it was pretty bad, not gonna lie. Not a great move. Kind of don't want to be here. I was like,
why would he just say that to you?
Yeah.
New TO.
So literally never TOing tournament. I didn't know a single name in the Smash Bros. Community except for like probably Carbohydrate, Jared, because we went to school
my
together.
god, yeah, Chad. Just the fact you call him Harp, no one even probably knows what you're talking about.
Oh, what's his name now?
Just Jared. Yeah, just remove it.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, he doesn't even. You know what the fuck thing is? Jared doesn't even play anymore.
Oh, his hand probably.
No, he just doesn't play Melee.
Oh.
He just doesn't play anymore.
But he bought the box.
He did.
That's crazy.
He plays other guys. He plays for. He's not a competitor, but he still will play Melee every now and then. Like he plays dubs with us, so
I understand.
He's still around. He just doesn't compete.
Yeah, so I didn't know anyone except for Jared, and I knew of Strike because he was the one he JV5'd me my first tournament I ever entered.
You too? Well, I didn't get JV5 by Strike. I got JV5 by Sub-Zero. My first tournament. One of them.
Tough.
He fucked me up.
It's complete.
I won't lie.
Yeah. So Matt, was kind of cheesed about my top 8 decision, which is a terrible idea. in a monthly to break up top 8, you lose all momentum.
I mean, that's what majors do. Like,
but majors
they have top 8 Sunday.
Yeah,
that's true.
Majors
I think your mindset. I would even disagree. I'd say your mindset, like as a first-time tournament, I think that's actually like it's not an illogical decision. It makes sense what you were happening, like what you were trying to do. It's just we didn't realize, like we thought, because we had a stage at our monthlies, so we thought they were more grander than they were. But we're in a basement in a day, and we have to get out of there.
Playing a game that is big, but not that big, especially in Winnipeg.
Yeah, it's very, very, very tiny.
And I think that had, because when we did Smash Homelessness 1, that was after I think the scene hadn't died, like, for like whatever at the time. But it definitely wasn't... it
was a lull, though. Yeah, super great.
It wasn't as big as when Adam Duncan was having, Ryan Ford or, those other players come in. So I definitely misjudged how many people would be there. So,
how many were there for the first one?
I don't know, actually. It wasn't that small. I think we had...
No, I thought it was sizable. I think we did, for the first one, it was pretty good.
60 or 70 people, maybe.
And there were, like, a lot of Melee entrants. Like, for the time, like, I think there were a lot that came through.
Yeah, I definitely put more effort into getting Melee people than I did Smash 4 people.
Mm-hmm. So, which was the right choice, because all the Smash 4 people quit their game.
Yeah. I let's be honest.
Subtle jab.
Ultimate is just better.
Oh, yeah, dude, I don't think anyone will disagree with you.
Yeah.
I agree. Ultimate is much better.
As soon as Ultimate came out, I was glad we could finally unanimously agree that Smash 4 was bad.
Were you waiting? You're like...
I was waiting my whole life to say Smash 4 is not good.
Man, you're definitely the only person you're making mad. Ultimate is actually fun. It is fun, Thor. I agree too.
I like Ultimate.
Looks good. It's a good ass time. I don't play it as much because honestly, I'll be the black sheep here. I like Smash 4 still. I know it's a steaming pile of dog shit for tournament play, but that shit is fun to play. If you actually have the right, like if you're playing Smash 4 Fox, you're playing my boy Shulk. You're playing some of the fun characters. That game is broken as fuck. I'll just know. Well, listen, but Smash 4 is no shoes. When you play both of them, Dan, you got no shoes, no hose. You got that doesn't make sense to me.
If you're still playing Smash 4,
nobody does.
I'd hope no one does.
No, dude, literally, like everything's dead. Like I don't think no one even talks about it anymore. Smash 4 is fun. I was gonna say I think Smash 4 is fun too. I think it's
not me.
No, if you've ever played tournament Smash 4, it's fucking dog shit. But playing with your homies is really fun. Well, if you know what you're doing.
Every game is fun with friends.
that is the most not factual statement I've played so many games that are steaming piles of dog shit with buddies. You know what?
Friends make it fun.
Yeah. I don't know, Dan. I actually just realized he said that, and it kind of like cemented in my head. I think he's kind of right.
Ultimate is literally what Smash 4 should have been.
No, because Alt fixed Rage too. That was the biggest bullshit about Smash 4 by far.
Yeah, it's
a party game. Yeah. No, I mean true.
I feel like emphasis on decently. Yeah.
You are the definition of it's okay. Just say you hate it.
Out of all the Smash games made, Smash 4 is one of them.
That's definitely one. That's decent or you hate?
It's a game. I think if
so fucking you're such a fence sitter, man.
Well,
I just say you hate it.
If someone brings out Smash 4, that means they don't have Ultimate. And that was such a creative, smart burn. Matt's just not gonna wallet. He's stuck in the past, dude. If someone brings out, you want to play Smash, they put Smash 4. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Honestly, like, what? You don't have Ultimate?
Yeah, it's like
it's not in the books.
You don't have Ultimate? Like, you don't even have PM, or like you don't have Melee, or like I'll even be like, you don't even have 64. Like, I'll be honest though. Somebody's talking about. Can we talk about this? We're gonna segue into this because I think Matt brought up an amazing point. This Smash 4 talk. I think Smash 54 sucks ass at a competitive level. I don't like it. Dude, it's a TOD game with no DI.
Matt, you saying Smash 4 is for broke people? I think in 2022,
Smash
4 is for poor people.
Matt, my good friend here, will defend me. Subspace Emissary fucking sucks. And everyone is just nostalgia pilled out of their mind.
I liked it.
When's the last time you played?
Probably when I still owned a Wii back in 2012. So
a long ass time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. I have strong nostalgia for Subspace Emissary. I remember deleting my save when I still had Brawl and trying to replay Subspace Emissary, and I didn't like it. So
why would you do that?
Because I was dumb and I was like 14 or something, whatever, and it came out.
That's okay. We're all stupid. We all make mistakes. We all think Subspace Emissary is a fun, immersive experience. There's no voice acting. The denim Mario is so stupid. I don't want Mario looking realistic. I know they had to make it realistic because how are you going to put Snake in a game with cute Yoshi? That's just weird. Yeah. It's not going to work. And fucking plus, like, Brawl itself as a game, I actually like Brawl. I think Brawl's fun. If you're playing like multiplayer Brawl, it shit's dope. But the single-player content in Brawl is ass cheeks. Have you played Target Test? Matt, it's the same thing for everybody.
Yes, I remember that.
You know what they did in Melee? Melee, Sakurai was like having fucking like carpal tunnel every second day because he killed himself trying to make the game.
I still think Subspace Emissary is better than what Ultimate had.
World of Light's actually not bad. What I've heard. World of Light actually, like, because World of Light is one of those.
Have you played it?
I played World of Light.
Okay.
I played a bit, yeah. It's just, dude, it's just classic mode, but with more, wrenches.
Kyle, you know, it smashes Mario Party.
Is better stupid. Oh, yeah, because Smash 4 had the Smash 4 tour, where it was Mario Party. That was horrible, though. But the 3DS had the best single-player Smash mode of all time. At Smash Run. You know, City Trial and Kirby Air Ride?
Yeah.
They put that in Smash.
Wild.
It's...
I had Smash 4 for my 3DS. I think I played it for like 3 days, and I never picked it up again.
Man, you really hated Smash 4 that much, huh?
I didn't hate Smash 4 when it was out. I hate Smash 4 now that I can compare it to Ultimate. Because Smash 4, I couldn't compare it to Brawl. And I couldn't...
It was that different, honestly.
Yeah, it was very different, and it felt better than Brawl at a competitive level. Mm-hmm. I couldn't compare it to Melee because Melee is an entirely different game.
Yeah. Melee's not even a Smash game. I'd actually argue that. Melee's not a Smash game. Melee's just Melee.
It's in the title.
No, I mean, like, dude, oh my god. Chad, Matt made the funniest joke that I wish he tweeted back in the day, but it was so funny when he was like, because it was when I don't know, Chad, if you remember this, there's Salem when he did the years of research when Ultimate and Melee were fighting, like the beginning of Ultimate's lifespan.
Yeah.
And Salem's like, Melee is a Smash game. And then Matt's like, hey, you guys want to play Super Brothers Melee? Because it's not a Smash game.
Oh, Super Bros Melee.
You guys want to play Super Bros? Like, dude, there's something about Super Bros that was so funny to me. Dude, SVM. Yeah, but because we weren't a Smash game at the time. But then I thought about it, we're not really a Smash game. Like, we're a Smash game, but we're not. We have nothing in common with any other Smash games, really. Everything in Melee is different. Like, PM doesn't count because it's not officially... like Sakurai. That's a fan-made game. That's different, right?
Well,
it's kind of like League of Legends, right? No, sorry. What was made from a Dota was made from a fan mod, right?
Yeah, Dota was a Warcraft mod.
Yeah, so it was a mod of a game. So technically, that is like it's an official game now, but it was a mod.
Yeah, like it feels like Melee now, like current Melee. Now that everyone knows what wave dashing is, L canceling, shield dropping, you could argue that it's the Dota of Warcraft. But
that's a thought.
I think if you play Melee the way they intended, like Nintendo intended, it's definitely a Smash game. It's definitely a Smash Bros. Game.
Can we talk about that? I don't understand that to a degree.
Like how to play it, how they intended.
It's like here's my argument for why I think that idea is like I feel like I watched a lot of Smash documentary content. I actually think it's pretty cool. Like Smash content creators. I like when they make documentaries about stories in the scene. Yeah. And Armano's listened to this one video where they're like, well, sorry, you know Awesome Sauce? The Smash YouTuber? Yeah. Content creator? Yeah. Awesome Sauce, amazing guy. You should check it out. If you haven't, chat. He's sick. But he made a video about, is Melee my favorite game? And he makes these comparisons where he's like, in Dark Souls, would you consider like Dark Souls 2 one of your favorite games? If your favorite part is the PvP mode that has like honor system and like you can only like apparently he said ideas like you can min-max you allow your opponent to have like certain equipment, you can't just spam shit. There's like an idea of it, like that's not the way it's intended. So can you say Dark Souls 2 is your favorite game if the part you like is something a community made and agreed upon, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, but it's kind of like it's the same thing with movies. Like, do you make a movie and someone's like, I got this from it, are you gonna be like no one's favorite Dark Souls.
I mean,
Dark Souls 2.
My favorite.
It's just an example. Don't say Dark Souls 2 is your favorite.
No, Dark Souls 2 is my favorite Dark Souls, actually, because it was the first Dark Souls I beat, and it made me appreciate Dark Souls 1 a lot better. Because my Dark Souls, like FromSoft games, probably my favorite developer, and the Dark Souls series is probably my favorite like series of games.
Shit. That's crazy.
My first experience with Dark Souls was Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition, which is the PC edition, which is dog water. It's not optimized well whatsoever.
Prepare to Die?
Yeah. It's poorly optimized. It doesn't look as great. Yeah, it's just not the best version of Dark Souls to play. And I played it for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I died. I didn't understand how to play a Dark Souls game yet. And I stopped. I tried playing Bloodborne. Hated Bloodborne. I still
hate it. Some people call it like the best one of all time, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It just
crazy.
doesn't fit my playstyle. I appreciate Bloodborne so much, a lot. I've gone back and I've played it multiple times. I still don't love it because I don't love it. I'm really bad at the Bloodborne style. You know, the style of combat, very, very quick, very aggressive.
Samus.
I'm a Samus main, so I like slow.
I just find that funny.
Like slow games, you know. I like,
That's true.
thinking and stuff.
You don't like slow games. You just like having a slower play style.
Yeah.
Because you play Melee. It's a fast game.
Yeah. And then I played Dark Souls 2. It is easier. It's much easier. The whole life gem system is. You're not a fan of Sekiro either.
Oh, that's a good question, actually.
I've never beaten Sekiro.
But you played it?
I've played it. I think it's fantastic. I think because I wouldn't consider it a Souls game just because it's really hard. I didn't include that in kind of the conversation because you're very limited with the combat. It's very story driven. It's there's actually like you are an actual main character with a backstory and all this stuff. But I do like Sekiro. Same thing with Bloodborne, though not my favorite, just because that I'm personally really bad at that kind of combat.
Mm-hmm.
But so with Dark Souls 2, I played Dark Souls 2. It's really easy. The whole life gem system is so busted. Should never have been implemented. Or it should have been tested a lot more. Anyway, I beat Dark Souls 2. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic just to play a game that the combat feels so good. Then I went back to Dark Souls 1 after a while, actually beat it, realized, wow, this is way better than Dark Souls 2.
The first one?
Yeah, the Dark Souls 1 is definitely a better game than Dark Souls 2. Maybe not in terms of like frame rate. Like Dark Souls 2 is definitely optimized better than original Dark Souls 1.
Prepare to Die? Is there a Prepare to Die edition for Dark Souls 1?
Prepare to Die edition is the PC port of the PlayStation 3 version of Dark Souls, like the first one. Dark Souls
2 level design is boring, is it?
Yeah, I would argue that the level design it has the potential to be it had the potential to be nice. It also doesn't make a lot of sense. Like there's an elevator that goes upwards, and then you go into a area filled with lava, which just doesn't make sense. That's one of the biggest critiques. And they make game hard by putting a bunch of enemies everywhere, making it unfair. Yeah, ganking is retarded. Yeah, ganking is a big thing in Dark Souls 2. Especially in the Scholar of the First Sin edition, they moved a bunch of enemies around and things like that, and ganking is really bad in Dark Souls 2. I'd agree. Yeah, it's artificial difficulty. The bosses, there's even a boss dedicated to ganking. The Freya, she's a giant spider, and she sends out a spider for you.
Dude, I hate that shit. Dude, I play games where they have a boss where it's like, to get to me, you need to kill all the little things. So I'm like, no, you spent a whole like in Dark Souls case maybe, you spent a whole fucking dungeon fighting little shits. And you're like, all right. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like you're trying to fight the school boys like, hey bitch, 4:30, meet me in the parking lot. It's like, oh yeah, I gotta fuck.
And you gotta
I gotta fuck up big toe. Yeah,
friends.
but his friends come like, to get to him, you gotta get through us. I'm like, buddy,
Yeah.
he told me I want to fight him. I don't want to fight you, little like short stars.
So
like, fuck
that's
that.
really bad in Dark Souls 2.
Fuck ganking. I hate that shit. Yeah,
it's fun. Yeah. But yeah, beating Dark Souls 2, I thought like I liked Dark Souls 2 bosses. I feel like Dark Souls 2 has a lot of, or it has more great bosses. It doesn't have any, it doesn't have like any S+ tier bosses. Maybe like, I like Velstadt. Velstadt was good. Oh no, Fume Knight. Fume Knight is the best boss. But anyway, Dark Souls 1, I grew to appreciate way more. Like it. But because the reason I like Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring and Bloodborne is because I sat down and played Dark Souls 2. That's why it's my favorite. Because it allowed me to appreciate the series a lot more.
I want to bring that back to Smash because I think that thought's actually super interesting. So from your explanation of why you like Dark Souls 2 the best, do you think you can get more appreciation for other Smash games knowing that you have more of a mastery on Melee now? Like, do you think you can appreciate the other games more?
I think I can appreciate... I appreciate Melee for what it is so much because I've played all the other Smash games.
Have you played 64?
Yeah.
Shit. I haven't played that much, honestly.
I'm dog water at it.
I'm awful at it, too.
I would never enter 64. I'm not making out of pools anytime soon.
No.
If they ever had enough entrants to make pools.
Yeah. No, they wouldn't. It's a very, very intimate community.
Yeah. But I think by playing all of the Smash games currently, like Smash 4, definitely, because when I started taking Melee seriously was in the middle of Smash 4, and playing Smash 4 made me appreciate the fluidity of Melee. Oh my god. Just the way... when I think about how Melee moves and how it feels to control a character in Melee, I can't explain it to any other person. Like, obviously everyone here in the chat has played Melee. So you guys know what it feels like to control a Melee character. You know what it's like to, to move around with Fox.
Oh, yeah.
You know what it's like to, skate around, Battlefield with Marth, stuff like that.
It feels so good.
And when I played Smash 4, I couldn't get the same feeling. I can't get that kind of, childish sort of excitement when I pick up a controller to play Smash 4. But then when Ultimate came out, I have a big appreciation for Ultimate because I played Smash 4. And I realized, one, we could have never had Ultimate, and Nintendo could have been content with just running Smash 4 tournaments their whole life. But also because I played Smash 4 and I knew the, what they had upgraded from Smash 4 into Ultimate. I really, as much as I don't like the game as much as I do Melee, I do really appreciate that it isn't Smash 4. If that makes any sort of sense. I like Ultimate because Smash 4 sucks. I like Melee because Smash 4 is really bad.
So Smash 4 did
You
anything?
see the Smash GG rebranded. I don't know. I'm in their Discord. I got a notification, but I haven't checked it in like a year.
Like the devs have like a Discord for showing their latest updates for Smash GG?
I think anyone can join. You just have to run like one tournament and then they'll invite you or something.
Oh shit!
They're Start GG now. Oh, that's a terrible name. Smash GG. I mean, Start GG is more like generic,
Generic for more gamers, so I guess that makes sense.
More, non-Smash gamers, because Smash GG sounds like Smash tournament host.
It's cringe. True.
Yeah.
Yeah, freaking. Oh god. Hold on. I was thinking about. Speaking of Smash GG, I'm trying to think. I feel like the people don't know. There's some of you who are in here that we need to.
Smash GG was a good name. Yeah.
Smash GG was definitely decent. Because I remember, I think, did we start with Challenge with because for chat didn't know, we started running tournaments. Was it second year university for me? I think it was my second.
Yeah, it was
2016, right?
Yeah, it was because that was my first year.
No, I guess it was mine too, because I keep forgetting I graduated high school in 2015. No, but I started school in the 2016 school year. That's why, you're right. Because I started in, because, yeah, went to U of W in the year 2015. I did fuck all. I had 3 classes. All the classes I took had nothing to do with my degree.
I remember, yeah, I had 4 classes at the time, so I think I dropped 1 or something. And we met, how did we meet?
I think it was my friend Jordan, because you were in his theater class, I think.
Jordan B.
And then your friend Dryden went to your school. Well, he went to your school. I don't know if I think you were like buddies, but not like
we were like
friends.
We did improv together.
Chat. I have to ask Matt because I almost got in a huge fight with my buddy Jordan B. I was at a party with him recently.
Okay, he was also an improv guy. We did improv together as well. Be careful with what you talk about if it's about improv.
I'm not gonna shut it improv. I'm not gonna shut it improv.
Defend improvisation.
No. Improv's cool. Improv's cool, man. It's cool. I just mean that this is something that Smash. This is a problem that affects. This is more about the social aspect of Smash. They need to stop. GG. Get fucked.
You should have to use Stop GG to end your tournament.
They have a different website for it. Okay, no, here's the thing. When people say I'm a smasher, I get the same vibe as saying I'm a theater kid. Do you resent if people like, nah, you're not a theater kid, okay? I know you do theater, but you're not a theater kid.
Thank you.
You're not. Thank you. See, he gets it. But I was talking to Jordan B.
In high school, I was a theater kid.
No.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Stop.
But I've learned.
Hurting me right now.
I've learned from my mistakes, and I would not classify myself as a theater kid anymore.
Lando, don't be a theater kid. He's in high school right now. Don't be a theater kid.
If your high school has film or theater,
you should do it though. I agree.
100% do it.
It's the easiest It's good for university, and it's also fun.
And it's good. Like if you have a good drama teacher, they're an actual.
Those are rare.
Yeah,
I'll say
it's hard to have good ones.
If you have a good one, I actually think they can make. Even if you're not going into theater, they can make a lot of shit happen for you. Because it builds confidence.
Guitar. Well, keep doing guitar.
That's sick, actually. Wait, you have a guitar class in your school? What the fuck? Crazy. I would do that too.
Man, I got kicked out of my band class in grade 9 because I told them I knew how to read sheet music. No fucking idea.
Why did you tell them that?
Because I wanted to be in band.
You could have just said, hey, I don't know how to read sheet music, but I want to be in band.
They wouldn't let me in. That's the problem. That's why I got kicked out, because I didn't know.
No, I'm saying you gotta why don't you just tell them, hey, because aren't they supposed to teach you? You're a 9th grader.
Yeah, but I was supposed to learn how to read sheet music in grade 5 or whatever.
Oh, you need prerequisites? What is this band?
I don't know.
Dude, I know people in my band that didn't know fuck all about music, but they were still in the band. Yeah. So I was like, holy shit.
So yeah, That's
crazy.
Yeah.
Damn. But yeah, you're not a theater kid.
No.
You did theater. Don't because I hate when people say oh, you're a gamer. Because I'm like, no, you know what it was? High key, this is gonna get so fucked up. I might get flagged on this video for this, but I don't even give a fuck. I'm going in. All I'm saying, it's kind of you know what? I take it back in a way. If Matt himself was I'm a theater kid, I would just be you know what? It's kind of how people used to be you know how people used to get the word of with feminism, people would be I don't want to be a feminist because I don't want to associate with them. I'm well, motherfucker, at this point, then how are you supposed to be you should just know I'm a feminist? I'm bro, if you don't say what you are, how the fuck am I supposed to know?
What does this have to do with being a smasher?
Because no, I'm talking about labels here.
Okay.
So I know we're going pretty macro right now, but I'm getting
we're coming back.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. This is conversation. It's fucking Joe's world here. We're going on a fucking the Charlie and Chocolate Factory when you go through the acid train. That's conversations with me.
Okay.
You go in the cave, shit goes on.
You also you're laughing and you got the distorted RGB of you in the back.
Yeah, those lights flash and everything. Yeah, those are because I swear I'm making a point here. It's kind of how people were that used to be a big thing with feminism rhetoric, where it was if you said you were a feminist, a lot of the incels would come out and be I don't associate with them, so I'm not a feminist.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember people
were high school.
Yeah, people were stupid as fuck. I remember that. I'm in high school. I was stupid as fuck. I won't lie. I played Smash 4 or 3DS, so but the thing is, I feel at this point, now that I'm actually, not a child and actually have a working brain now, I'm kind of like, you know what? At this point, like, I think it's fucked up that I say that in a way. I'm having like a revelation myself. If you're a theater kid, and like, you should just know that you're not cringe. Like, you should just go up to people and be like, yeah, I'm a theater. Just like, we need to put him in a box. Not a literal box, but like we need to create like a metaphysical box.
Yeah, we need to segregate the theater majors from the rest of society.
Yeah, but like, no, not segregate. Yeah, I know what I'm falling into. I got baited.
Yeah, no, you're right. They should go to their own school.
No, no, I'm just saying. You know what it is? It's like, you know the people that like they'll sing like Maleficent at like a party.
Yeah,
and it's not a theater kid party,
and like it was unprovoked.
Yeah.
No one at the party said, "Man, my favorite movie sure is, you know, The Croods," and then they just start singing whatever's in The Croods.
I love that. So it's like, man, don't sing. Like, we're having a couple beers. Like, I'm having a great conversation, my friends. This is dope. Don't be that guy. Like, I think
that. The moral of the story that you're trying to get to is just don't be cringy.
Actually, that's the macro thing, yeah.
And unfortunately, theater kids are more likely to be cringy.
Yeah, that's why when people say you're a theater kid, I immediately go, ugh.
Yeah,
like I shudder.
But it's not good to do that.
It's not. To shudder or to?
Yeah, to shudder. Because we shouldn't judge people based on their majors.
Yeah. No. Like, you know what the funny thing is? University major, I've never really had a problem with. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I have, but that's not because they were theater kids. That's just because, like, I don't know. There's something
too far.
No, you know what it is too? It's not even a theater thing. It's more like an artist thing. I have noticed this when it comes to like, because like you're an artist, so I know that. Like when it comes to certain people, they have like, to be a good artist, and I've noticed that with good artists, there's a lot of pain, a lot of like depression. A lot of like good artists hold like, actually like there's been like even, I bet you can find studies too, really from like psychologists and therapists.
Yeah.
Where a lot of artists will keep a lot of depression, they use it like as a motivator, but it's like literally taking lives from like, some of those people. Yeah, like from Linkin Park, you know, it's that like Chester Bennington committed suicide. That was horrible.
Yeah.
And like actually, and you could tell like his songs too were all depressing. Like he probably was battling with that shit, and he just found a super incredible creative way to express.
I'm sure it definitely depends on
the person, obviously,
the music and the person. Yeah, like you find drug use in music all over the place. No matter the genre, whether it's country, punk rock, jazz. I don't know if there's a lot of speed being taken in the classical community right now, but I wouldn't.
From what I've known, it's definitely possible because classical music is cracked when you get to like a certain level. Like it's like fucked, like the shit you gotta do.
Math on keyboard.
Insane, dude.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, some of the best songs in America were written on drugs. Like Bob Dylan wrote all the songs on speed.
Actually?
Yeah.
And Bob Dylan songs are celebrated today. Like that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely America's greatest songwriter. Probably like, in the last 80 years. But...
I mean, those Beatles albums when they're on acid are actually insane.
Yeah.
Like they're literally going insane.
I Am the Walrus? Banger.
Yeah. Actually, a banger and also very weird.
Yeah. Too stupid to write sober.
Dude, it's crazy. I just hate that. You ever know some people who like do drugs and then they're like, no, see, it just makes me more like creative. I'm like, no, you see, like people who did them,
and
before,
then they go
like,
work at the chamois for 4 hours and they sent home. Yeah, like sure, it makes you creative if you think art is showing up 20 minutes late and taking an hour and a half lunch.
What makes it funnier? It sounds like this is a guy you knew who just like took speed at your job.
No, but
who's just late to work.
Man, I had someone show up late to work one time. They showed 2 hours late. They showed up 2 hours late. They,
Was this CT?
No, I'm not gonna name where it was. But
yeah, don't dox them.
Someone shows up 2 hours late, and they still took an hour lunch. They show up at 11. They took lunch at 1, and then they worked till 6.
Oh my god! So they worked for what, like 4 hours?
Yeah, from 11 to 12 is 1 hour, and then from 2 to 6, so he worked 5 hours.
Still got 3 hours. Man, I wish I had a break like him. That's insane. He had it nice.
Absolute legend. Never got in trouble. No one knows.
Yeah.
Except, all 6 people.
That's so funny. But yeah, that shit makes me mad. Like people who like. See, here's the thing, Chad. All right, Lando, close your ears, because I want him to do well in life. I don't want him to take my fucking stupid advice. Like
yeah, we're trying to build Lando as
a good citizen. He's a good kid. I don't want him to get on the wrong path. I'm just saying, if you're gonna do drugs, and they're legal, that's fine. I think it's fucking dope. If you're about it, like you're having a good time, it's chill. But like, don't like, never. I think like if you theater kid doing drugs, there's something wrong with you. Let's just put it that way. I do think some people think like that, right? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
the mentality, not saying
if you're a theater kid in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and making it big here means playing at the MTC once a year.
No, dude, you're misinterpreting here. I'm not saying it's bad being. I'm not saying it's bad at all to be a theater kid. I'm saying let's not use theater kid. You're right. That's wrong terminology. I'm trying to learn here, trying to educate myself. I mean, like if you're an elitist, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. If you're elitist about doing like you're doing drugs and you're elitist about it, it's lame as shit. But we're in a day where weed is legal now. Like a lot of people are doing it. Like,
oh yeah, are you talking about like some people are like, I only smoke this kind of weed.
I know about the group.
But I don't associate with people who do this skunk, poor people.
Yeah, when you like put yourself into a class system for you're smoking this
like a hierarchy.
You're smoking the same doobie. Like you're supposed to be together, like your friends. Like what?
I've never encountered someone like that, but I'm sure it exists.
Just don't. Like I guess the lesson also is like whatever you do, just try it. I am so sick. You know what this comes back to? Holy fuck! I went full circle from like months ago. I was talking to Angus about it. Shout outs to Angus. Shout out to Angus.
I haven't talked to him in a hot minute.
He's a dope dude. The thing is, Angus and I were talking about gatekeeping because I think it's an interesting topic in the sense of the Melee community. Not just Melee, it could be music, it could be other games you play.
Every community has gatekeeping.
Gatekeeping. I think gatekeeping is fucking bullshit. I hate gatekeeping. I'm like, it's so lame. And when we're us talking about like you're talking about elitists in the weed smoking community.
There's gatekeeping in the weed.
Yeah, no, that's literally gatekeeping. But like I was talking to Angus where I'm like, man, I think gatekeeping is such a shitty, like condescending attitude to have.
Yeah.
Because like to me, because I'm like, and my opponent, I think the onus of more senior community members shouldn't be that they should be more celebrated. Like we shouldn't have a seniority system in a community that is meant to like build relationships and our identities, and we have fun by expressing ourselves through the means of which we congregate together. Yep. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, I don't give a fuck about seniority. I don't think someone should get more treatment because they've been in the community longer. That's true. I think we should strive exactly. Like I think we should strive.
Union.
No, yeah, no, fuck that. Like if you're in my Melee community, like if you're in Manitoba Smash Bros. And you're here and you're like, and someone's like, this guy can't super wave dash a Samus. This guy can't be a Samus player. Like, what the fuck? There's another Samus player. You should be happy.
Yeah.
Teach this guy the ropes. Like, it's so weird to me how some people are like, because Angus was having the weird devil. Like, obviously he was gaslighting me, which is he's a master at it. But like even his devil's advocate argument where he's like, he was basically saying like, yeah, but they're not going to appreciate the fine parts of like this niche community that I'm a part of, and I think I will lose some of the essence, or as they say in some like sociological terms, like the aura of a community. The aura being the idea that like sometimes the closer we get to like some activity that we're doing, the more that we lose in that activity because it remains less mysterious. Like the aura of something is like, it's
the more you discover, the less there is to uncover.
Oh shit! Holy fuck! Somebody write that down. That might be the title of the video. But yeah, no, exactly. That's literally what I'm talking about. And Angus having that argument, which I can see his point of view, but I'm like, no. I think the onus is on the people who are in the community and are the ones that are like, are like welcoming the new people into the scene. Yeah. I think if you have the attitude that they're not going to understand the niches, I'm like, isn't that your job though to teach them why they should care? That's how like humanity continues, right? Like in general.
Yeah. I mean, if we're talking about gatekeeping,
yeah,
I think there is. I'm not a fan of gatekeeping where, like your example, like, oh, you can't wave dash with Samus, or you can't super wave dash with Samus, or you can't wave dash in general. You're not allowed to be a part of this community. That's stupid. That's not okay.
Agreed.
I think there should be, however, on the part of the new person, because if it's a hardcore scene, like we're hardcore Melee players, we look at information outside of just playing the game and how to get better. I think as a casual player, you're new to it. You want to get into the scene. You need to show that you are making the attempt to get into the scene. Like my biggest thought when you said gatekeeping went to skateboarding. I love skateboarding.
Skateboarding's cool.
For years, and there's a huge class system like in terms of gatekeeping.
The skating community.
Yeah, dude, skateboarding. There, a lot of people are very welcoming, but there's a lot of gatekeeping in skateboarding. Just look at the idea of scooter kids. You know,
I forgot about that. Yeah, people hate scooter kids.
Yeah, that's kind of like different. Like if you ride a scooter and you also want to skate, you can't be a part of skaters because you ride a scooter. That kind of idea.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Not with everybody, obviously.
Yeah,
it's not as common, but it's more common than you think.
It's just a trend.
Yeah, but I think if you wanna be considered in the skateboarding community, you want to be a skater. You need to show the community that you're making an effort. So, I'm not saying you have to, do a kickflip in order to me to call you a skater, but I need to see that you're trying. I don't want you to show up to the skate park, ride your skateboard, try to do like a pop shove it, and that's all you that's all you do for the next like 3 years. To me, that's not trying to be part of the community. That's not trying to be a skater. You need to show the community that you're actively looking to get involved, as well as put time and effort outside of just the activity into this activity. And that makes you, I think that level of gatekeeping. So if I see somebody, he's been skating for, a year or 2 years. I can think of someone, I'm not going to name names, but someone I know has happened to.
Oh shit!
They've been skateboarding for 2-3 years. They have no desire to get better at their repertoire. They can. Thanks, Lana. I'm assuming he's talking about me with the hair.
Yeah.
My first time in my life growing hair out. I always had short, buzzy kind of hair, and it feels awesome. I am trying to. I can braid it. I don't know how to braid, but
you can have a bun.
Yeah. If I had a hair tie, I'd put it in a bun.
That's actually kind of sick.
I can braid it. My hairstylist braids it, and then I'm trying to grow the beard long enough. I can braid the beard. I want like a Viking. Must be nice. Dan needs to grow it out. I've seen Dan with slightly long.
Dan's always had short hair. I've never seen him Dan with
Dan needs to be the next Ryan O'Connell.
But dude,
But anyway, back to the argument.
Yeah.
Skateboarding. My friend has no desire to get better at skateboarding. He is comfortable with his half ollie and knowing how to pivot off of like a quarter, like something like that, But he doesn't care to get any better or to learn anything new. And he'll show up to the skate park. He'll do 2 ollies. He'll sit on the grass, drink a White Claw. But I don't consider that a skater because he's not actively trying to get better, or he's not actively trying to incorporate himself into this community. Now I'm not saying you have to be the greatest skater of all time. You don't have to be the next.
Well, this is my question, because you're actually making me think real well. I think this is super interesting to me. Is that I think we have to come up with the criteria. Like, tell me how do you qualify as being involved? Do you need a social media presence? Do you need to get recognized by somebody? Like, that's where I don't follow. Like, how do you measure that?
To use Melee would be a good example. I think to be involved, to be considered, a Melee player or, a smasher, you can do multiple things. You can run tournaments. I think people would, I hope people would consider me a Melee player or a smasher because I TO'd tournaments. I didn't enter a lot of tournaments, but I was there. I knew the community. I knew people by name, by tag, and I was always kind of involved in the community in some way, shape, or form, whether it was running tournaments or just showing up to hang out and just getting to know people. You can be a player. Like, you can be a competitive player. You can show up to tournaments, try and compete, and when either you say you don't place where you want, you try harder. The next tournament you go to, you do better as a competitive player. That, I think, is a good example of being involved in the community.
But then here's my question that I feel like is a counter argument. What about people that just spectate tournaments? What if people just like watching skateboarding? Are they not skateboarders then? If they just watch the game and they don't skateboard? Because that doesn't make you a skater then, according to your definition.
Well, it's the same thing as being a TO.
Is it?
I never competed in any of my own tournaments.
No, but you're still in the scene. Lurkers they technically aren't involved in the scene, but they support the scene indirectly.
So someone who sits at home, watches skateboard videos, never touched a skateboard in their life.
Yeah, but what if they interact with like skaters a lot, and what if they support them actually? Like, what if they subscribe to their Vimeos? Like, because a lot of skaters will have like skating Patreons and shit, right? Like, does that make them a community? But they still don't skate, and they don't really do it, but they love the game.
I think as long as you're helping the community, you don't have to be the best, skater in the world. I think if you're helping the community, you are knowledgeable, because I think knowing about skateboarding can make you a skater by recognition. Like you a lot of people might not consider you a skater. I think if you can tell me what trick I just did, because I don't know what it was.
Bro, no, you're like those fucking hockey people who are like, name 5 players. I'm like, that doesn't mean he doesn't like the game. Maybe he just doesn't like.
That's what
you can still watch the sport and like it.
As long as you're knowledgeable and you're actively communicating with that community, trying to improve your knowledge and help the community in way, shape, or form. Yeah, you'd be a skater.
I just think it's a harder question, because I feel like your answer still doesn't satisfy me. Like, I still think there's people that get lost in the cracks of that definition. Like, people who really do love the game and they're good for
let's
the
talk
scene.
about Melee. I think Melee is the good. Like, that's the bread and butter here.
I think the skateboard example is very.
That's just
works in tandem. Like, it actually does work. Like, I agree with that. Like, it's a thing to think about.
I think if you
Twitch lurkers, are they Melee players? That's what people want to know. I think. Like, what do you kind of say? The people that watch the 100,000 viewers, there's a fuck ton of guys who've never went to a tournament in their life, but they watch every tournament. Some of them drop a fuck ton of subs on your favorite player. Are they? They're supporting the scene and they're knowledgeable to a degree, but they don't play or participate in their local scene whatsoever. Do we count them as smashers?
I'd call them a smasher. I don't think they would be on the same level as someone who does the same. They support all the majors and things, but they also go to their locals and they also
they're a noob.
I guess, but that's a hard question, because there's different levels of being involved in the community as well. So I
agree with that.
If you just watch majors and you don't watch your local weekly stream, you're not a smasher. You're not a Melee player.
I can even agree with that definition.
You're a casual. Yeah. You're someone who.
Is that a bad thing then? Because I agree with your definition, but is that a bad thing if you're not a skater, can you still enjoy skateboarding? That is my question. Yes. Or a Melee player?
Yes, you can still enjoy it. There's nothing stopping you physically from enjoying content. But can you be involved? Can you call yourself a smasher? Can I connect with you if I've never been to a local and I don't even know my region's top player?
Yeah. Actually, true. No, yeah. I mean, super agree.
It's different. Yeah. It's a different ballgame. I think, when it comes to Melee, the least you have to do is you got to watch your locals' streams, and get involved.
Or online tournaments. They even have those. They have local weeklies. Lots of
go to your
regions do it.
The moral of the story is go to your weeklies. Support the scene. Go to the weeklies.
Go to your locals.
Even if you don't answer, just hang out. Everyone's cool.
It actually means, man, I love that you said that. Because I agree. I want to tell that too. For my weekly, the Schlobberknocker, this is going to be a free fucking plug-in here. But if you just come to my weekly, you don't want to play, I'm actually 100% fine with that. If you want to just come watch local Melee, it's fun. Gooning out, I actually sometimes like watching local Melee more than playing.
Dude, I love when people would come to the weeklies just to hang out.
It's sick. I like it.
Like when May would come late from work or something, and he wouldn't have time, he wouldn't make bracket, and he would just come hang out still. It feels so good because the community. Fucking Dan. I don't think Dan entered a single UW weekly.
No, Dan's a real one.
He came to almost all of them. Like he was there more than me sometimes.
That's a message. I feel like people don't talk about that. But like, you're allowed to go to your weekly. You don't have to enter either. Just go to your weekly and hanging out. Like connecting with your scene is huge. Yeah, you'll get your name out there.
And if you don't want to connect with your scene, you're not a Melee player. You can be a Smash 4 player, but you're not a Melee player.
I can't believe you just man. You can't just fucking. They can't be a Melee player if they don't go to their local. I can kind of agree with you. I'm not going to take it back. You said something else.
If you don't support your local scene, you're not a Melee player. I think that's bred in the grassroots of Melee. Maybe it's not the same for Ultimate. You know, maybe you can be an Ultimate player and you've never, shaken hands with another person outside. But to be a Melee player, you need to support your local scene.
Well, you know what's the funny thing? Ultimate players have to get in person more often because their online's ass. Melee players don't have to shake hands. A lot of us just stay home at the moment. Oh, it's just a major. Because Slippy's insane.
True. Oh my god, that I can tell if someone's a Slippy player or someo's a pre-Slippy.
Yeah.
Pre and post Slippy. Yeah. It's the way they play Melee. It's the way, because it's a
cool idea.
You, for example, or Adam Duncan,
Me?
or Ryan O'Connell. Examples of people.
Us old heads.
You can sit down. You can tell they don't listen to music for casual, for just friendlies,
if you're playing friendlies, I'm not listening to music. I agree. That's weird. Who does that? Unless you're at home playing Slippy.
Post Slippy.
Do it.
Yeah.
Well, if you're at home, dude, if I'm at home, what am I just listening to the...
No, but if you and I were sitting at a CRT, I sat down, and we didn't know each other. I was like, yo, is this free? And you're like, yeah, play some friendlies.
Oh, fuck yeah, yeah. Oh, for sure, yeah. No, I do that all the time.
We're gonna talk more. We're gonna shoot the shit as we play Melee. It might not be the most... my mother doesn't want me hanging out with strangers.
I mean, Lando, for your age, that does make sense, because he's
how old is Lando?
He's 15.
You're legal. That's fine.
Oh my god.
Age of consent's 14.
No, Jesus, man. I'm
gonna get banned on Twitch.
Dude, you know what's funny? This isn't the first time this week. Why are my friends so sus only when we're recording? You're 14. Well, yeah, no, you have a good parent, though. Lando legit has a very good parent. Do not hang out with strangers. Make sure you just, I'm glad
Smashers have, unfortunately, Super Smash Brothers has a
lot of man children.
Not a good track record, I would say, for
at least
child.
Matt and I's weeklies, I can say we had the most, I would say we never really had problems with, except there was one time where, oh my god, Dan's and Chad, this is so funny. Do you remember? There was an event, Lando, where Dan was. You've seen Mr. Danny Am's Nitro, right? Yeah, he's a tall motherfucker. That guy's 6'5", 6'6". Sorry, disrespect. He's 6'6". He's no, actually, I think he's 6'7". He's taller than Michael Jordan. It's the fact he tells everybody when you first meet him. And Lando. Basically, there was someone, unfortunately, who was very upset with their set, and I've never seen it, but at our tournament, they chucked a controller so fast and so hard, it went 1 inch from Dan's face. Where's my controller? Pass the orange one? Where is it? Oh, it's in here. Sorry. Yeah, throwing it. Literally, they were fuck! And chucked it and went whizzed by Dan's face.
Was this basement?
Yeah, it was a basement.
Yeah, I remember exactly who that was.
Yeah. No, I won't name because that person is a sweetheart. But they weren't the happiest after the set.
Yeah, no, I mean, I want to say the tag, but I know that
they are a sweetheart.
Dan would at least recognize them.
Yeah, that shit was what. Yeah, no, Dan almost got hit hit in the in the head with the controller. And we were like, Matt, what did you say? Because I remember you were very civil about it. You were like, hey, you
talk to them. Yeah, I talked to the person, and it sucked because it was in top 30, top 16, something like that. They're playing for top 8 essentially, and. I told him, I was like, hey man, you can't do that. You're frustrated, totally fine. If that happens again, I'm gonna have to ask you not to come to these tournaments anymore. I was super, super strict.
You're strict but chill, not unfair.
A jerk.
Yeah.
And any future TOs over there, the best advice I can give is accept that not everyone's gonna like you. I had a lot of Smash 4 players hate me. because of the way I ran tournaments.
This is my friend for a reason. What a fucking Chad. Not letting people fucking walk over. Honestly, out of all TOs, Matt didn't let anybody get away with shit. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Yes, Dan is 6'7" Lincoln. Dan is way bigger than me. He's bigger than everybody. He's the tallest guy. He's a giant. Oh no, Dan is the tallest MB Smasher free. I'm a little fucking pissed because it was gonna go to me, but then fucking Dan had to be here, so now I'm the short one. But like, yeah. Dan's the biggest.
Who's the shortest MB Smasher?
It might be Lando. Who's taller, you or Schneek? Actually, it might be Schneek. I actually think Schneek is shorter. Actually, is Lando shorter than Schneek? I don't know.
I thought it was gonna be Yale.
Oh, I forgot Yale.
I just know Yale's so fucking short.
I mean, Yale's taller than them. Yale's like 5'7". Actually, Cruz is pretty short.
Cruz is short.
Cruz is actually pretty short. Yeah. Cruz is nice with the.
His hair makes him taller.
He has short god energy though. Matt, I was saying this. Matt, if I was 6'10", I'd be so much hotter.
No.
Yeah. I think if I was shorter, I'd be so cuter. I feel fucking like I feel like a gargantuan. I feel bad. Yeah. Mux is the shortest. Yeah, Mux is very short too in SK. But yeah, no, regardless,
Oh yeah, so back to being a TO. So
yeah.
Future TOs out there. First rule you gotta remember, it's okay for not everyone to like you. That means you're doing a good job. I had a lot of Smash 4 players not like me because one specific event where I made it very clear that I start bracket on time. Bracket is supposed to start at noon. That means I'm hitting the start button at 12:15 at the very latest because someone messaged me saying they're running late. All right. I had someone not message me that they were going to be late. It's 12:30, maybe 12:25, whatever. Bracket has started, and they show up. They're like, "Hey, I'm here for Smash 4 singles." I was like, "Sorry, dude, you're late. We started already. I can't put you in." And he was a good player. He's arguably a top player at the time, pretty sure, top 10.
Oh my god!
And they were pissed. They're like, my bus was late. Like nothing. This is not my fault. And I'm like, I know it's not your fault. It's not my fault either.
It really isn't. You set the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Like time is a concept, and you got fucked over. Like that's what happened. And I had to say sorry. You can't. I can't put you in. And he was furious. He said, I'm never coming back to one of these. This is terrible. You're not gonna do it for me. And I was like, yeah, you. I'm not gonna say who it is.
Yeah,
I said, I don't care if you're this guy or some random off the street who just wanted to play for fun. I don't care who you are. You can't join because you're late. Now you're more than happy to join these other events like Melee. Hadn't started yet. You know, I'm pretty sure there's some other like side events. You know, and you join these for for all I care, or just hang out. You know, have fun, play some friendlies. And he was super mad. He's like, I'm never coming back to one of these. Saw him at the very next tournament I ran.
Did he actually come back frame what?
He came back frame 1.
On time, you did. Oh my god, what a happy ending.
He's like, fuck. But yeah, a lot of people didn't like. I know a lot of Melee players that definitely didn't love the way I ran tournaments.
Dude, everyone talks about all the people I talked to say they loved your tournaments. Like,
oh, good.
I don't think anybody did. Who said they didn't like? You don't drop the names, but were there old heads or new heads? Just say that.
A lot of people didn't like the way I ran Smash Homelessness 1. That was
that was the first. I know. I was gonna say you don't have to like it either. It was the first tournament. Like what are you gonna expect, man?
I can think of 2 people that did not like the way I ran it. One because the way payout worked for a specific reason, just like a rule I had. Now, I'm not going to name names, but I
think I literally know what you're talking about.
A lot of people are going to know.
I think you don't have to say more. They know what you're talking about.
Schneek.
Hello, Schneek. Oh, he's a new guy. Yeah, Schneek. This is old TO. What's up, man?
Yeah, I am Grapes.
Grapes. Matt Dank.
Grapes / people like Grapes in the Discord. The Grape Ape. If you ever seen me in tournament, I'm a Donkey Kong player with us I guess I got Samus.
The reason we have Melee today is because of this guy. That's actually why. That's why you have it today.
Ran the UW SBA weeklies and Smash homelessness, our big yearly tournament and basement series for 4 years.
He's the guy that Gabby.
Yeah, you're right, Gabby. I did get timed out by a puff playing Donkey Kong. The last tournament I went to, and that was the last tournament I went to for a good reason. I love Gabby. Gabby's a great person.
Dude, she came in my stream and she was like, "You had to fucking throw some DK." I was like, "Why did you do that? That's my friend." I was like, "Don't do that."
Yeah, Gabby's a cool person. Nothing against her.
You know what I did? I pissed her off with Falco, so I got your back, dude.
Respect.
Yeah, I got your back.
You know, if you're playing against a low tier, maybe don't ledge grab.
I don't like it. I laughed really fucking hard when he told me.
Yeah, maybe play the game like a fucking man. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Like a woman.
Anyway,
oh god.
Yeah, there was if this ever gets back to anybody,
what?
I have actually been able to time out one person using the it's banned. I don't think it would have been legit. Instead, it was in a friendly. I timed someone out doing the Samus
the
wall jump
thing?
glitch on Battlefield. Yeah.
You actually succeeded?
I think the most you can do it, like the most I've ever gotten is like 25 seconds. But yeah, it was pretty funny.
That's insane. You actually did it in a match.
Less.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a friendly.
That's still crazy to me. What? Because you have to do that wall jumps. It's so fun. How can you get inside the ball? Isn't that weird? Yeah. Sorry, I just thought about it. I find it's funny.
I think it's awesome. I think it's funny.
I think it's sick, but it's just weird and cool. It's like a cool thing about Melee. Like
I love. Oh yeah, if anyone doesn't know, from me, I was kind of like with Yale. I loved crazy weird stuff. The biggest game I played against Jared's Puff.
Jared's Puff's
oh man, Jared's Puff is nasty.
Yeah,
Jared's got a good puff.
No, it's gross. Nobody likes it.
I miss it.
Especially not Lincoln because there's he got 3-0.
But yeah, there was a.
Oh god.
It was.
Lincoln. That's funny.
Man, do you remember? Oh man, the other Puff man. He hangs out with his name's Andrew. He hangs out with Ryan all the time.
CMYK.
CMYK.
Never forget Viffy.
People talk about Vimy. I think CMYK.
I mean, both are very acceptable. He has an amazing Twitter. I still like him.
Dude, I still
he likes me tweets. Makes me happy.
Nice. I love him. I've talked to him a long time. Andrew, Ryan, if you guys ever watch these. I really miss hanging out.
They peep in every now and then.
Okay, we're
peeping. Well, you guys are in the music scene, but I think they stopped playing their music for a bit.
I'm not in the music scene either.
Really,
no, so. Not anymore.
You stopped out? Oh, took a break or just?
Yeah, the last band. We just kind of split up. And that was only like a year ago or something. So it's still pretty fresh.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. That's actually, band breakups seem fucking rough. I won't lie.
Yes, whoever that is, Link, you can say so.
Yeah, Coat. You say anything you want, man. Yeah, if you guys have questions, please just drop them in chat for Matt because he's got a lot of history. Who the fuck schedules a tournament on a Wednesday? Did someone schedule a tournament on a Wednesday?
Is that you?
No, dude, my tournament's on a Sunday. Dude.
Oh, who the fuck?
I'm not a psychopath.
Low key.
I agree. That's fucking weird. Who would have a tournament on a Wednesday?
I mean, we ran our weeklies on Wednesdays.
No, but Wednesday actually. Did we?
Yes. If you ever went to the first UW weeklies, Mad Turkey is gonna be on Wednesday. Whack. That's insane. If you're running a monthly...
Oh, Lincoln, because you fucking fruitcake. It's a holiday. That's why. No, that makes sense because the holiday's on a Wednesday, I think. That's why.
Smash tournaments are born to be on...
Well, no, if it's on a holiday, I think that's fine because no one's working, right?
If you went to the very first UW weeklies, we held them on Wednesdays in the Hive at University of Winnipeg. We did that for like a month, and then we moved it to Thursdays. We did that for a solid couple months. And then, unfortunately, we got moved from the Hive into the BIPOC room. Remember that? OR 19 or something? Because the Hive, our old room got broken into.
That's right. I forgot about that.
They stole the projector, which we never used. We didn't have access to, so it doesn't really matter. But
they were like, it wasn't safe for us, so that's how.
Yeah, they said, no, this isn't safe, which was actually great because we didn't like having to haul these we had like 8 TVs at the time, hauling up 8 TVs. One of them definitely weighs 25 pounds. Up all these stairs, just praying to God you make it to the elevator.
Dude, can I tell my Matt story to the chat?
What's that? Yeah, go ahead. I don't know what it is, but sure, I don't remember.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know about the fucking rage I felt on that day that I've still held to this day. Chat, yeah, I remember this was so mad. It cemented my friendship where I was like, I love this guy, but I also fucking hate him sometimes. I think the reason Matt and I's friendship, even though we don't hang out as much as we do, has remained so strong because we both fucking infuriate each other in certain ways, and this is one where I was like, I can't stand this guy. Fucking done with him for this day. Oh, holy shit. Okay, so what happened is at the time, so Matt is, I'm gonna say he's just a player. This guy has like, for a long time, had a lot of girlfriends. Not right now, he has a nice relationship with his girlfriend, Jessie, right?
Yes.
Long time. Very sweet. He's been together for
3 years.
That's so sweet. But yeah, this guy, before when he was finding himself, he was a lad. He was dating a lot of girls at the time. At the moment, we were trying to run a melee scene. So this guy's going on dates all the fucking time. I'm like, I don't know if he's gonna be available or not. Like, this guy's a god. I'm like, what the fuck?
I was always there for the tournament.
Yeah, but there was one time where like, I'm like, yo, trying to run the weekly, dude. Like, where you at? And Matt's like, Matt, sorry, dude. Like, my girlfriend just called me like, I gotta go. I'm like, buddy, there's like 9 TVs, like 100 pounds. Like, you want me to carry myself? He's like, and Matt's like, nah, yeah, like, I'll help you pick him up. I'm like, yeah? You promise? He's like, yeah, man, I got you. I'm like, all right. So I'm fucking like breaking my back, fucking heavy as shit TVs. I'm a scrawny bitch. So I'm like, bringing up the stairs. I'm sweating balls. Matt comes in like 25 minutes after the weekly starts. Oh, man, Sarah's gonna come help. But, you know, I was busy. I was like, I'm so mad on like 5 levels. I had to carry all the TVs, and Matt's like, yeah, I'm just having the time of my life right now. And I'm fucking carrying CRTs from my gamer basement upstairs.
Oh man, Dan might so remember. Kyle probably definitely remembers because it's in my room. We have this massive. This is like the 20-25 pound.
Did we use it?
Yeah, we used it. Yeah, I remember that one because I remember I took it. I took it home. That way we didn't have to use it anymore. Did you realize that, Joe? It is a monthly. It's a bi-weekly though. Bi-weekly. It's literally in the. I know it's in the advertisement. I'm like, God, Link is trying to. Yeah. So we have this like 20-pound TV, and having to lug it. We would take turns. By week, we would change weekly. Who would have to bring up the mama TV?
Big mama.
And 25 pounds isn't too heavy for a CRT. Yeah,
man, shut up, you boxer, Kyle. No, we don't fucking do physical. Well, Matt does, but he has skateboarding. His legs are jacked, not his arms.
Yeah, I got nothing on my leg.
Fuck.
Anyway, so yeah, it's this massive fucking TV, and eventually it was old. I don't know where we found it. I think we got it for free.
Was it on like on a? Didn't we pick it up from Transcona?
Yeah, we picked it up from Transcona.
Yeah, we had like a thing.
It was like during a free weekend or something. We got shit on. It was off the. Off like the side of the road anyway. And it eventually just stopped displaying the color green, and it only shows like purpley, like dark blues and stuff. And I still have it. Still works. I hate it. I never use it. I use it as a stand for my other CRTs. But yeah, that behemoth sucked. I made Joe carry that by himself 2 weeks in a row. That's the way it was.
Oh, because you were going on a date. Oh, fuck you. Yeah. I was so mad, but then also I couldn't be mad because I was like, man, that's kind of sick. That's my guy. But I'm like,
yeah.
Who's gonna carry the TV? It was like, it's so heavy, man. You know why I feel so stupid? Not even that you did that. The fact I'm like, why the fuck did we keep the TV? Why did we just throw it out?
There are so many TVs.
No, you convinced me. I think that's why. I was like, bro, I don't want to fucking care. Let's just throw it. And you're like, dude, you're being lazy. I'm like, Matt, it's like 100 pounds. It's not worth it, man. We have like 8 TVs. You're like, nah, dude, we need everything we can get. I'm like, oh, fucking hate.
There's so many TVs that we threw away right behind the 99-cent pizza.
Didn't we just drop the CRT?
Yeah, there were 2 TVs. Yeah, 2 CRTs on 2 separate occasions that we decided we didn't want to use anymore. I think they were broken or something didn't work. One of them, the sound didn't work whatsoever. The other one, sometimes I don't think it would connect properly. Anyway, we would go behind the 99-cent pizza on Ellis beside the university and
classic.
dump it either on the ground or in their dumpster if it wasn't locked. You're never gonna. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's like the lore of our weeklies. Oh yeah, we're in the BIPOC lounge, OR 19, whatever it was, right beside the storage room. The best, my opinion, the best weeklies for the size that they were.
Yeah.
Because we had weeklies where they were like 7, 10 people. You could maybe fit 5 people in there, so it felt like Melee. You know, a bunch of sweaty dudes crowding around.
Dude, no, you're right. Because one time, like, guys, like, there were some weeklies where we had like 25 people,
Yeah,
like actually popping. In that
our most was definitely, I think it was 23, 25, something like that.
Which for
that was in the smallest room we had. We had 3 chairs and a couch. No, yeah, 3 chairs, like comfy chairs, and a couch, and then we had to bring in other chairs from other places. So it was not roomy, and we had to have fans. We had to have, I remember I bought 2 fans from Canadian Tire or something like that, so that people wouldn't die trying to play grants. And then eventually we got kicked out of there because BIPOC and all that whatever interesting stuff happened.
What happened after that again? Did we, I think we stopped at that point, right?
No, then we just started using the same venue we did for basement.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. We had that's crazy, guys. Matt's right. We had 3 venues for weekly. Kicking moved around.
Yep.
I was like, holy shit, this is kind of annoying.
Winnipeg track, they don't get them.
Yeah, but no, Thor. Honestly, the more I think about it, like the weekly era in like when Matt and I were in university was pretty dope. I like a lot of people like the real ones. Like we actually like made like even I made like real. I still am homies with them to this day from people that would go to them. Like Cortland still talks about like. Dude, I got this, Matt, your heart would have grew like 5 sizes. Cortland said the nicest thing, where he was like, honestly, in that point in my life, I was pretty bummed, but like the UW weeks were like the time, like, my favorite time of the week. And I was like,
is Cortland still in the Melee scene?
Yeah, he's not as sweaty as he used to be, but he's integrated more into into the Chris, Stom, Jared, like that friend group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's really solidified with them. They're like good friends and shit. And they're really good buddies.
I always say I'm gonna come back to Melee, but really I just play one song, play Slippy like once, and then I play like 3 Falcos. 2 of them quit. 1 of them beats my ass, and then I just don't play for no more.
Netflix experience. That's how it goes.
Good old Netflix.
Dude, we just want you to come to the Schlobber Knocker because I want the people to. I want you to just come to a weekly and actually enjoy it, where you're not having to run it. Like just enjoy it.
That would be nice.
Have a good time.
I mean, U of M used to do that. I love going to U of M for weeklies because they would just be, 8 dudes. 5 of them from Transcona. It's like I always get a
that's
ride.
a funny thing. Yeah, it was mostly Transcona people who are that weekly.
Transcona.
Transcona is the best Melee scene. They're actually the most powerful region in the Winnipeg region.
Oh, you got me. You got...
Dude, you got Matt Dank. You got Phil. You got fucking Ryan O'Connell. You have Jess Starr.
Yep.
You have fucking...
Jared.
You got Jared, too. Like, literally all the powerhouses are in Transcona. And even Devin for Ultimate. Like, you got... Yep. St. V has Strike. That literally... Danny Yams is St. V. You have Strike, who's St. V. I think there's other people.
Yeah, Kyle.
Pembina's actually pretty good though. It's got me. It's got me. It's got Adam Duncan.
Too,
and Yale. Yeah. Me. Oh no, Yale is St. V now. Fuck.
Oh, he moved?
Yeah, he moved. He was my area by Victoria Hospital.
Yeah.
Like on Pembina. Now he moved. I helped him move out. He's on. Yeah, he's right by There's a Tim's right on St. Mary's right before you get into St. Vital.
SAS is one. I would consider SAS as one region.
Well, Saskatoon and Regina are actual different regions, I would say. Saskatoon Melee, the Saskatoon Smash is
I would argue if you can stand on a soapbox and see the other region, I would consider you both the same region.
I mean, to be fair, Regina is just like tinier Winnipeg, honestly. Because Winnipeg is much bigger than Regina. That is just a truth. Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, Regina Stoon is much more competitive, I think, than when it comes to Melee. Like, Brandon Melee, like, they died. Like, there is no Brandon Melee anymore. Well, that's not true. There's 2665. Mike Fredetish is insane. Oh, yeah? If he actually played Melee, he'd be very good. He's actually very good at the game for having just like a Fundy Smarth. He's like pretty good. There's Ashari Gabe. He still plays. He plays Melee.
Okay, so I remember Ashari.
Yeah, he does that. And also, but I think that's really it. Like from like the Melee.
Why can't I remember his name? The Ices. He was a TO.
Oh, dude, Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff.
Jeff
still.
No, Jeff's like an accountant. Or a stockbroker or something.
What?
Yeah. No, dude, Jeff's just working hard.
Who shakes the hand and takes the photo of the person who wins the Brandon Monthly every month?
Oh, wait, do I have that? Did we have that photo on lock? If you could find it, please put it up.
Talking about the one that I know you're talking about?
Yeah, Brandon is the PM region. This is true, though. If you want to play PM, like, Brandon's the place to be.
This one?
Yeah.
Stream? I don't know if I was gonna come up. But,
oh god. Yeah.
I don't know if that's Jet Live.
It's Jet Live. That shit is so bad. That is one of the most celebrated photos, and we all love it.
I love it so much.
Fuck, I love Jeff. So funny.
I miss him, dude.
I miss him too. He's the nicest guy ever.
I felt bad when we all kind of collectively decided to ban wobbling. And
no, I don't. He pooped on everybody.
Yeah, I know, but like, and then you just saw his results just. Like, he was good. He was still really good, but he's nowhere near as good.
I don't even think it was just wobbling. I think it's also priority, because all the Brandon players, you notice, all the good Brandon players, life just like...
They all just became adults.
Well, yeah, Theo has like a master's and he got married. Like, fat man. Yeah, he got married and he has a good English job. I don't know what Contact does. I think he just stopped playing, or maybe
photographers. It's funny that was that Link.
Yeah, no.
You said that I hired a photographer for my monthly.
No, he didn't do anything.
He showed up once, didn't take photos. I took more photos than he did.
Played Melee,
and then he never came back.
Dude, Lincoln, that's a genius idea. Matt even thought of that, but it just didn't work out.
It was, and it was just like I can't remember what I paid. I was going to pay him like a portion of every monthly, of like take some photos, blah blah blah. If they're good photos, I'll give you X amount of money. And then he comes to one. He takes like 2 photos of the stupid Red Bull fridge we had, which was cool. Thanks, Red Bull. Shout out to them for helping us out our hard years.
The most immediate pivot ever.
And then he took a couple photos of the stage. I don't even know if it was top 8.
It was the beginning of the day, and when he was on the stage.
Yeah, and then he just like dips. I was like, thanks. And then I have to take photos on my iPhone fucking 6.
I'm fucking dead.
Trying to post them on the Facebook.
Man, that's so funny.
Does anyone here remember the Facebook page for Super Smash Bros. Melee?
I don't think any of these people will. These guys aren't Dan. They're not Facebook. Dan's the only one that'll know. Dan. Yeah, Kyle and Dan like the only older ones, but everyone else probably not.
Oh, it's dead. I still get notifications. Yeah. I'm still a.
Yeah.
I saw a Facebook post for him to push it midnight. That's awesome.
That's that's so funny.
I still get notifications because I'm still an admin for the Facebook. Do
people post in there?
Unfortunately, there's
about what?
People. About Smash. About their streaming. Or they got questions that no one will answer.
Wait, do people post their streams on Facebook?
Yeah.
Like Danny Abs?
Not Dan, but
because Dan's a Discord.
Some random dude's been posting his daily stream from the paw for like the past 5 years.
Fuzzy toilets?
Maybe. I don't
Chat! No way! Fuzzy toilets is everywhere! He's fucking man!
It's him.
I want to know who that guy is. Man, Thor, do you know Fuzzy toilets? Because Thor's also from the paw. Yeah. That was him. He posted. Dude, that guy is. I need to take tips from that guy. That guy's a fucking marketing. He's everywhere.
You gotta spread it. You gotta go to Facebook.
Dude, it's 5 a.m. Yo, playing some games. I'm like, what? How's he doing it? I just use Facebook so much. Thor, do you know Fuzzy Toilets though? Because he's in your region. He does. Yo.
Let's go. I don't know Fuzzy Toilets. But yeah.
Sorry, it's just because, dude. Okay, Matt. There's this point where Fuzzy Toilets. I thought he was a bot too. Because he would just post his stream every day at the same time, but he wouldn't interact with anybody. So it'd be like, awesome. Yo, streaming. And then we're like, is this I guess like, man, this guy like downloaded a bot. That's kind of sick. I was thinking for my stream, I was like, that's pretty cool. Like, I should do that too. I'll just have a bot to post it. But no, it was just the dude Control Ving like all the time, every time.
That's awesome.
Not saying anything. So
you know what? If it works,
No, but Matt, it wasn't in a Streamlink channel. It was like in general. We're like talking about like Hot Pockets. And he's like, yo, Fuzzy Toilets. And we're like, buddy, we're not talking about that right now. Like, read the room. And he's like, nah. He sent me some shit, but I don't know if I'll go into it. Oh my god. Yeah, but Fuzzy Toilets, yeah, this isn't like shitting on the dude. It's just like, yeah, to be fair, Fuzzy Toilets is a character and a half. Like, I respect the hustle.
He's like Dr. Disrespect.
Oh my god, kind of. Yeah. But I love Dr. Disrespect. Like, dude, you know who I also love? Low Tier. God.
Do you actually like him, or do you?
I know I do. I ironically like him, but I think he's really funny. Because he's bad at, like, he's not bad, but he's not good.
LTG might be my
Someone's content.
Most hated
dude,
fighting game
Let's go.
personality.
You really?
I can't stand him as a person.
Dude, the sick. I
don't know if he's changed in recent years or something, but is he still like a toxic like freak? He'll like ban anybody who talks about
but he's toxic about weird things. Man, you only beat me with 4 buttons.
He is a goof.
You fucking idiot. Of course you could beat me with 4 buttons. I'm like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, I can't stand him. I hate everything he
Do you not realize that he's trans? No, guys, I like him like ironically. I don't like that he's toxic to people. I just find it funny that he gets mad over the stupidest shit. Have you seen some of his things where he's like, yeah, no, I was gonna say Jordan's on my level. I laugh at his toxicity of how stupid it is.
I remember,
it's like satirical.
I remember I intentionally went into his chat I wanted to test something.
What did you say? Was he playing Tekken? Because he does play like every fighting game.
He was playing Street Fighter 5 at the time, and someone was like, "Oh man, Lord your God!" His stream is, everyone's like talking shit about all other players that aren't Lord your God, blah blah blah. If you ever, if you say anything bad about LTG, insta ban. And I was like, "Oh really? I want to test it out." So I went to his stream he was streaming on YouTube, and I can remember it was back in the day, back like the salty sweet sort of era of stuff where you would do
like 2013.
Yeah, sort of that sort of era. And I was like, oh man, do you remember the time you got 5-0'd by this pocket protector nerd looking guy? He looked like he's just about to start a shift at the bank. And you remember getting 5-0'd by this guy? Instantly banned.
Wait, really?
30 seconds had passed after I hit enter, and I was banned. It was the funniest thing in the world. I banned for anything at any time. Yeah, and you know what? I respect the chaos. He's a chaotic evil person.
He actually is chaotically evil, I agree. Dude, because it's crazy. He's right, like Thor's right, he'll ban you for I think literally anything.
He'll ban you for
dear God, you put
not typing in chat.
You put a pog, fuck you, and he bans you.
It's funny, thinking about it, but he's such a terrible person.
Dude, I don't support him or subscribe to his stuff. I just like that his existence. And
one of my favorite tweets ever made, talking about toxicity. I don't remember his name. The Melee player, he went to prison for assault. Oh, what was it? What's his name? You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
I'm trying to find my Twitter.
I know. I'm trying to remember. There was a Melee player did he get back in the scene after?
Yeah, he came back to the scene after getting out. Oh man, maybe someone will. Jeez. Oh man, I remember.
Oh wait, you mean does he mean Shiz?
Yeah, the Shiz Whiz.
Wait, dude, he did more than assault.
Yeah.
Dude, the Shiz Whiz is the worst.
He's renowned for being. Yeah,
he's awful.
I made this
hate
tweet. I got banned from his Twitter, or no, he blocked me on Twitter. Sorry.
What'd you say?
Well, I made a tier list of all his different mugshots. Because he had 8 or 9 or something, and I was like,
oh my god! I know, I think we peaked. It was the great stream. I think it's peak. You made it. As Steve Matt, this one slaps, dude.
I wanna find it one day.
Holy
I'll share it one day on stream.
Holy fuck, that is so funny. That is actually that is so funny because he's a fucked up dude, so I have no remorse for him. You mean that is so disrespectful and funny?
It was just after he tried coming back to the scene. I'm pretty sure for the whatever.
That is
time.
the greatest roast tweet I've ever heard.
And
that is insane.
I am proud.
I would actually be proud. That's honestly
one of my favorite tweets.
That's chaotically good. You're a chaotic good dude. Holy shit! Oh my god. The different the side one's a B tier, but the front facing one. The front facing one's an S.
For me, I was more surprised that I had the resources to make this tier list.
How did you find it? I just realized were they just you just looked up California County?
I just Googled them. I'll find them one day.
Holy shit! That is mad fucking great, babe. Come back, come to the Schlabberdocker, please. This is fucking.
No,
you're killing me right now. That's insane. I will say, my best tweet will never. I actually am a little mad at Matt right now. I just realized I can never, dude. I can never come up with a tweet that'll beat a fucking dude. He made Smash humor funny. No one's like ever done that, other than the SFAT porn tweet, which is pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, that's a banger. Do you know that one?
No, I don't.
Where he says like, I hate saying it out loud, but he's like, see, playing net play is like watching porn, but playing melee on a CRT is like that's someone touching you.
That's amazing. That's fantastic.
It's kind of cringe, but it's pretty funny. You found it? Oh my god, Lando found it. Dude, Lando's a god. He found
let's see it.
What?
I can't even find it. Oh yeah!
Do I show it? Do I show it? I'm gonna show it. Fucking.
Oh man.
Oh my god!
Did I? Oh,
it's a tier list. Holy fuck! Why is this showing up? Dude, holy shit! And then Cortland, he actually did.
Yeah, share it on stream. Share it on.
Oh my god! This is insane! He actually did the tier list make coming soon! I can't even know! Holy fucking
I haven't thought about this in a long time, yeah.
I'm playing it! No!
Nice. Tommy TC7. Man, I should start tweeting again.
Oh my god, DLC coming soon!
I made some banger tweets back in the day.
That was the best. I actually might make a tier list best Manitoba Smash tweet. I think that took the cake. That is the funniest tweet I've ever seen. Holy shit. That was nasty.
Is the Shizma still in the scene?
Dude, do you know what happened?
I don't know.
Dude, he's like super homophobic.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I made the fucking tier list.
No, that's why it's hilarious, but it's also that he said like, you know, like certain people in that community aren't real because they haven't found God. And then
I remember that.
Yeah, and the community were like, yeah, no.
That's kind of
The community was like, yeah, no. We just immediately banned him. So I was like, Melee community, bless the fuck up. We'd love to see it. Holy shit. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe you tweeted that. I can't believe I didn't know about that. That's so insane. That actually is that's an insanely goated tweet.
Thank you.
That's crazy. He's still active on. Oh, dude, yeah, but like fucking who cares about the Shizwiz anymore? Nobody. That guy's gone, which is good. I mean, actually, you know what? Should I make the movement serious here or no? What? Speaking of like bad shit in the community.
What about it?
Well, no, just
like in the local scene or something.
No, local scene is great. No, I mean like the fact that yeah. How do you feel? Honestly, like we were talking about, you know how like there was the whole allegations in the summer, that one summer, right? Where you were, because you weren't in the scene actively.
Oh, is that like the D1?
Yeah. Yes,
I remember that.
Exactly. Yeah. So that shit, a lot of people were talking about like how to be more inclusive, and it brings me back to the one point that I always like to bring up because like I always fucking come around to it. But like, how do we've asked this question when we were first starting, and it's been 5 years. I haven't come up with an answer. Chat, I'm asking you, and I'm asking asking Matt again, and I'm asking myself.
Sneak, if you haven't seen, check out the tweet that was linked in chat.
Okay. Yeah, just click on it.
I'm just trying to get everyone on my
I just trying to plug himself in. But no, like I just want to know what do we do as a community? What are some ways we can incorporate getting, honestly, I want to say more females into the Smash scene. That is actually a question I've asked and I still haven't come up with an answer yet. Or not even Smash gaming in general. Because we need to do something.
Dang, I think, well, firstly, I think we're probably asking the wrong demographic.
Are we? These are the people who are in the scene. I think we should ask them what they think. Not saying they have an answer, but we should ask what they think, right? Like, because it's our scene, right? Like, we want to know how it works, right?
I think that's kind of a hard question to answer because I don't know if you could ever have the right answer. Getting more because it's hard because it's a genre, it's a game that is predominantly male. Like I would say, I wouldn't be surprised if it was 99% male. You know, so
definitely. No, George. See, that's a stereotype. That's a fallacy. That is not true. There are a lot of women who are actually insanely into video games.
The question is, how do we incorporate more
Women into competitive gaming. Yeah, there's a lot of women into gaming.
Is it competitive gaming or is it competitive Smash Brothers?
No, competitive gaming. Like I'm talking about even gaming in general. Like if Valorant.
We're two guys fucking sitting in front of a Yu-Gi-Oh backdrop on your desktop. There's Marth with a face cutout. You think we're in charge of
girls like Marth? No. Here's the thing. I don't mean this from a creepy, like, we need more girls in the scene. I agree that that's not the energy I want to put out there. I genuinely mean...
Women are gamers.
I remember women are gamers. It's true. No, yeah, like, Jordan, I would say that's just an incorrect statement. And there's nothing wrong with thinking that, because if you go to Smash tournaments, you'd probably believe that. Because there's no women at Smash tournaments, ever.
Yeah.
It's like, except at majors, but, like, it's a very small demographic. I'm not saying women aren't into games. I'm just saying that there's more guys that are into games. I actually don't think that's true. I don't even think statistically that's true.
I would argue that statistically that's probably true.
No, I just think the visibility is... I think it's just from what you see, you believe that, but the numbers I don't actually think match that. There's a lot of women that are into gaming. It's just the way that gaming is marketed isn't friendly towards women.
I mean, I feel like it's probably similar to sports. Statistically, I'm sure that the average... statistically, more men are interested in football than women. Would you agree or disagree?
If I'm using gut, yeah, I would believe that, but like I don't know that for sure because I feel like it's just they're not like again those kind of sports are also.
There's nothing stopping you from looking up the statistics right now. Like we could
not finding a good source. Like I'm not just gonna Google women like ball more than men. Like what the fuck? It's not really an accurate number. I don't think there probably is research, but like. Doing actual like good research takes a little more effort than just like a simple Google search. Like you have to vet your sources, right? Like you got to look around and be like, because a lot of people will just shove data and they'll pick like a very select group of people. You have to.
That's what you got to do properly. I mean, Pasta's got a good point. Yeah, it's marketed towards men, hence why there's more male gamers.
That's true.
Now, if it was marketed gender neutrally, I'm sure it would be the percentage would be a lot less broad, like a lot less to one side, which is just how the world works. If it was marketed towards women, there would be more female gamers. That's just how the world works. So
I don't want to believe that though. I definitely think we can like.
I mean, that's literally how the world works. Things that are why do you think you think of like when you think of beer, you think of dudes sitting around drinking beer because it's marketed towards men. Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm asking how do we change that? Because you're right, that is the answer. So now that we know the answer, can we work from that?
We change the marketing. We change the stereotype of video games being, or we change the stereotype of competitive gaming being dudes or boys, who really like playing games, with their friends and eventually, being so good that they make money or whatever, and teams consisting of all guys. Then we try and market it more of a neutral standpoint, which is hard. Like how do you market competitive video gaming in general?
That actually is hard.
Service,
I agree.
Right? It's like trying to market the Super Bowl. How do you market that? You got to make it exciting. Think of your demographic. Who is statistically more likely to enjoy such event? So competitive gaming. Let's think of like one of the most watched gaming events of the year is LCS.
Yeah.
So League Champion Series. I also think we all need to get ripped. More for nutritional.
I was gonna say more for longevity of life.
Yeah, longevity reasons, but I also think you would get more chicks at least watching Melee.
I mean, that's not true. There are some ripped smashers. I don't think they affect that much. I guess maybe because most smashers aren't ripped.
Maybe. Anyway, so think of LCS for example.
Yeah.
How do you market that in general? You got to think of your demographics. Statistically, who is more likely to watch or be interested in watching this event? Okay, we're going to market towards this very specific demographic. Now, history, unfortunately, just has always been targeting video games to guys. Now, can we undo, like, what is it, 2022? Video games became popular in the 80s. So can we undo 40 years of marketing schemes towards boys, like young men and like boys? No, it's like impossible. I think a big thing is that female characters are usually sexualized. That's also true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, it's just big booba girls. Yeah. But no, I think it's a great point. But like, I don't think the answer is can we. Well, I don't think the question is, are we supposed to undo what has been done? I think that's how you get disingenuous, like you get a fake attempt of trying to get women to the scene. Like, I think that's like saying, hard to put this thought together, but like, fucking, you have like people who are like, you know what it's like? Remember you guys were in elementary school and you did intramural sports? Remember they had that bullshit rule? When I was a kid, I thought it was bullshit, where it's like, you have to have one girl on your team. But all the girls at your school, like, they would be like, I don't want to play. But then you would just have a girl on your team who wouldn't fucking play because, like, she didn't feel, like, included, or, like, it's just because the rule was, like, you gotta have a girl.
Yeah.
So she was, like, the token player.
And she was the reason that you had to...
Yeah, and you had, like, an empty player on the court. And I think when people try to make events exclusive to women using the mindset of, like, this is why, like we can't undo 40 years of marketing towards men and boys. I think if we go with the mindset of, like, trying to undo that, I think I agree with you that, like, it'll never, ever work. Like, I think we have to accept, this is a fuck-skewed field. We have a problem
do you
here.
want to see Link's Oblivion character? It looks so cool.
You'd send a PFP in the chat, but no, I'm not going to, like, peep it right now. If you want me to look at your, like, share screen. Not right now. But distracting me.
I love Oblivion.
Oblivion's cool. But yeah, like, I think that fuck you, man. I don't care. Just send it later. God, he's so moody.
Anyway,
yeah,
I don't think we can ever answer how to get more women into competitive gaming because we are not the guys to ask.
I think if we're not the ones, then who are we asking then? Like, of course we're asking the women who want to play, but we don't even know who that demographic is. You know?
I don't know. I think it would require more sitting and thinking.
Than philosopher.
Well, like, you gotta, like, that's a hard question to answer. How do you get an entire genre of gaming, competitive gaming? How do you take that and diversify it? Improve the social skills of gamers. That's probably a good one as well. So
that's actually genius. I agree with Kyle there.
Gamers are renowned for not seeing the sun since 2005.
True.
We're not very social. It's maybe nowadays it's a lot less like that. But like back in the day, it wasn't cool to be a gamer. So people who liked games and still are gamers to this day probably aren't as extroverted. So it's really hard, and because you got those kinds of people that were very introverted, owning organizations at this point, they probably don't know how to market towards improving the social skills of games. Anyway, that's probably one of the biggest things is improve the social skills. Even if we just wanted to improve our local scene, if we wanted to get more girls into Melee or Smash Ultimate, whatever your fancy, I think, we could all probably improve our social skills and make it less of a boy hangout, because you go to a Smash tournament and it's a bunch of dudes hanging out, boys being boys, whatever. There's an odd,
just a bunch of dudes being bros.
Dudes being bros being dudes. Whatever.
I love being a bro being a dude.
And
it's so sick.
It's just the feeling you get, and I think it just, for me at least, it comes with the territory. I don't know how to change that because it feels natural. So I don't know what the first step would be.
Being a dude?
I don't know.
I mean, true, you're a dude, so it makes sense that being a dude is natural. But dude, honestly, that got me thinking. I actually feel like I have a minor solution to that. Because you know what I was thinking about when I was thinking about getting more, like, diversifying the scene, is that I think about some initiatives, because this was a big conversation that we had. It kind of disappeared from the national scene. But, actually, hold on, past this. I have an interesting question. Why do you think games like Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing have a higher percentage of women gamers compared to competitive fighting games? That's actually a really good question.
I would say probably, in my first opinion, my first thought.
I have a fuck feminist theory, so you go with yours first.
I would say that the concept of fighting games is probably more geared towards, like, well, it's violent, right? It's a violent thing to do for fun. It's probably the same way the average fan of UFC or boxing is male. Games like Animal Crossing and women they are geared more. They're marketed much more gender neutrally.
That's true. They are actually.
You know, you look at the first trailer of Stardew Valley, and you don't see, you know, some dude with like a 6-pack abs,
yeah,
kicking some chick with tits bigger than her head in the head. You know,
can we make a game off of Matt's description?
So I say fighting games are just naturally marketed towards male, and the thought of beating somebody up for points or beating someone up to win, dudes just want to fuck dudes with 6-packs. Yeah, straight up.
I do. Yes.
It's not gay.
Colin, if you just said it wasn't until you said it. Now it's not. Thank you. This is true. This is true. I have a bunch of answers to this.
Okay.
I'm actually into.
What are your thoughts?
Here's the first thing I just realized. So I'm gonna get into some very armchair gender theory that I think is the reason why. So for what my brief research and like cross-disciplinary like actions with looking into gender theory things is a lot of like males in general is more about the individual. Like females like the standard like stereotypical female mind they say in some things that females are more like concerned about like they're all about cooperation. They want to cooperate with you and they want to work together. While some male like the standard male like I'm talking about the standard heteronormative dude. So when I'm talking about males and females specifically, I'm talking about the heteronormative like stereotype. So that's just like straight white people is basically what I'm talking about. There's like gender's a spectrum, right? So like there's a lot of fucking things to take on. But I'm talking about the standard cis ass straight people is what I'm talking about here. So basically what I think is that when it comes to games like Stardew Valley and in Animal Crossing, those games in fighting games, they're competitive in nature, right? In a fighting game, you're an individual trying to prove that you're better than the other person. You're trying to be like, hey, fuck you.
That's true.
I'm better than you.
Which is a very masculine.
That's a very masculine, like, standard masculine thing, right? You're trying to prove that you're stronger. You want to prove, like, that's why the idea of the alpha male exists. Like, you're trying to prove your pedal to the metal. You're trying to prove that I'm a superior man.
And you're trying to use physical force to do that.
Exactly. That's a very, like, masculine trait.
Someone or it's pressing a button.
Mm-hmm. And even just the idea of getting results and, like it's always win-lose ideas are very, like, a masculine, like, idea. Like, somebody wins, somebody has to lose. It's all about me being the superior person. While Stardew Valley, like, because you have to think about what are the goals in a competitive fighting game and what are the goals in Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. Stardew Valley, you don't win Stardew Valley. Like, technically, you could say I 100%ed it, but like, you're a fucking farmer. Like, you're not winning against anybody.
Well, yeah,
you're just living a good life, and you're having good experiences, and you share relationships with the town, and you're just trying to bring a town to be more. You're just trying to live a nice, like, humble life and go to fun events.
What you're trying to say is you can't beat someone at Stardew Valley.
No, you can't. Exactly. Well, because that's not the point. You're not playing Stardew, right? Yeah. Like, if you're not beating anybody. In Animal Crossing, you're a fucking cute villager. You're going to the post office. You go, hi, neighbor, and they're like, I'm a Trump supporter. And you're like, I'm blocking them.
You can't beat
you can't beat those games. You're not trying to prove you're superior to other people. It's like a heteronormative, like, standard male trait, right? While with females, it's more about cooperation, and they're looking to work with other people. They're not always trying to prove that they're better. Obviously, this isn't the case for that's why there are women that like fighting games, and they have been proven in like Magi. There are professional women gamers that love fucking people up, and they're like, I'll fuck with this shit. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. Like, that's sick. But that's why, fighting games is about beating someone and proving that you are like the superior male. While Stardew is about nurturing. It's about, because I think that's why males, and I think Matt said a part of that, it's a very gender neutral game, because Stardew has values that I think everybody likes.
It's got golf.
Yeah, dude, it's got fishing, it's got golf, you can go drink beers with the drunkard at the bar.
Yeah, no,
it's fun.
Pasta's probably on the nose, where it's about beating someone, and beating someone is traditionally a very manly, masculine sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. But, like, I think people who think like that in competitive fighting games, like in Melee, just are short-sighted. Because Melee's not even, like, if you ask most people in the scene why they play today, it's not even about the game, it's about community. It's about the friends that people make. Most people say, Melee's the friends we made along the way. And that's why I think women would thrive if given the opportunity to not be with a bunch of creepy-ass, non-socially adjusted, sometimes gamers. But that's just because I don't want to abandon those people, though. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what makes me mad about this conversation. People are like, gamers don't have social skills. They can't do it. I'm like, well, it comes full circle.
They have limited social skills.
No, I do, but like, that doesn't mean you give up though. Like, just you could acknowledge it and be like, well, then we can like that's pretty fixable. Like social problems, like you can fix that. That's not that hard if we put in the resources and the effort and the time. Like, you know what I was thinking about that I think would be way better, that I feel like maybe like even our local scene can make things more fun. We need to have more crew battle-esque events. We can make events that encourage cooperation.
Man, I love crew battles. If you haven't been in a crew battle, it's fun. It is fantastic. Even if you're bad, I join every crew battle at every monthly I go to because
they're fun. And they're inclusive.
They're fun. You get to be a part of a team. It's more, sure, there's teams, like there's doubles, but it's so much more than that. There's a group of people, you get to have fun, and even if you're not good, if you're bad at Melee, you can still be a part of the winning team. One crew battle I was in
like 3 people.
Yeah, that was the same one.
That shit's so hype.
They shit stomped.
I love that, dude.
I think I might have single-handedly lost the crew battle, but I still had so much fun.
They're great. Crew battles are awesome too, because that's why I think high-key, like those kind of events, if a girl went to a tournament, I think she would probably maybe consider coming back to another one. Because those events, you know why they're great? Because nobody shits on you either. When you're on your crew, it doesn't matter if they're like a bad player. You go, fuck them up, dude. Like whoever's in the front, get her, girl, let's fucking go.
When you're in a crew battle.
And then if you have like an icy who wobbles, you're like, wobble his ass. Look at the run. Your team, you're like, let's go.
That's why I think, in my opinion, I think the most fun part of majors, say like Genesis or Summit, things like that, my favorite part of those majors are the crew battles.
Oh, they're so hype.
Especially when there's a crowd. Oh, it's easier to get.
Or when we get a girl. I mean, that's true. It's like the job crisis. Well, no, like getting a job, right? If you don't have experience, so like we're not hiring you, don't have experience. Like, how do we get experience? Get a job.
Yeah.
Fuck. You just need that connection.
My favorite part of every major has always been, and it always will be, the crew battle. Because it's so exciting. Especially even monthlies. I love the crew battles. It's my favorite part. Because you get to watch people come together. You get to watch the Melee scene come together and work as a team. I'm asked crew battles. I'm asked at every point of Melee. I'm bad at everything Melee has to offer.
I'm good at balanced doubles. That's the only thing I can say I'm pretty good at.
I feel like I wouldn't be as bad if I'm in my peak Melee career. I probably was pretty good at Ironmans.
Yeah, this is true. Well, that's Yale. Yale's.
I'm pretty sure Amy 3 or 4 stalked me in the crew battle.
Yeah, crews are sick. You know what I think is another good idea too that I feel like could help if like encourage one thing, not even just for the girl issue of getting more like women into competing. I also think I want to do more events where like I think it'd be cool if you did an Arcadian, but you have like a top player coach. Like a top player in your scene.
Oh man, that'd be fun as heck.
I think it'd be dope because the top player gets invested because they're teaching.
Is that Angus?
Yeah, it's Angus.
Fucking hey Angus, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Girls in Melee, you're right. That's an option. He comes in and he's so base and red pilled already.
I love it.
Holy shit.
I think that's a great idea. I think if there was an Arcadian and you guys did crews, but each crew got one top player as a coach.
Oh, it's like a captain to pick his team. I do like that.
Yeah, like say there's enough people for 5 crews. Hypothetically, that'd be a lot of fucking people, but just say you got 5 crews.
Mm-hmm.
And you got top 5 Melee players in Manitoba. Each of them get to pick a team. They get to make a team. And then, they have X amount of time to, work with their team, coach, set up a strategy. And then in crews, see who's the better coach and who's the better.
I like that.
It's like Pokemon.
Yeah, it actually is like Pokemon. Yeah, that'd be so sick, like a Pokemon format.
Yeah, there we go. Pokemon format. That's fucking fantastic.
Per game, like every time if a game, like I wouldn't do it like crew battles where you keep stocks, but you just keep games. So it's like a best of 5, and you're like, all right, you lost. Like I'm gonna send you out, and then they have to like, but then they can swap out their members too. Like my favorite format, chat. I don't know if you guys knew this format. Do you remember Red Bull's God and Gatekeeper? It was my favorite.
I love that
tournament of all time. Like tournament idea, and they never did it again. I was like, this is the sickest idea ever.
It didn't do horribly either.
No, I think it did great for viewership, I'm pretty sure. Because you had all the best players from every generation of the game. It was insane. Because you had players like Eddie Mexico. I think you had like Javi. and then you had like fucking Mango, and then you had Santi.
Yeah.
You had like all these insane players all come together. And I was like, dude, I want Manitoba to do this. It'd be harder, but like, imagine if you get like, what if like Wilson just came back for one tournament?
Right? Oh,
like
dude,
Matt Monisek? Yeah, Tizzy came back.
Oh man, if Tizzy could have his own crew, oh, that'd be awesome.
Jared, use up, no, man, I would love that. That's literally the heart I'd want from it.
Yeah, that's what I'd want.
Get his ass! Just cheering people on.
That's what I want from the scene. I want more.
I think that'd be cool. Ultimate or Melee. I think it'd be dope. Like, actually, like a Pokemon themed, like a Pokemon themed tournament is like a genuinely good idea. And then you have like man, Matt just made the idea perfect. You have the top 10. They each get their Pokemon roster, and then it's like 6v6v6 crew battles.
Yeah, they get to pick their team.
But it's like, I guess I'd be like, you do best of 7. I think for that format, right?
Well, what do you, best of 7?
Yeah. Well, because if you have 6 Pokemon, like 6 players. The first of 4 wins would win. And then you would just have, if it goes to game 7, you get to pick your best Pokemon at the end. Which I think would be sick.
I mean, I honestly thought of it just like regular crews. Yeah, that would take forever.
No.
Best of 7.
No, I mean like that would be the tournament. Like I don't think you'd do singles a tournament like that. I think you would just do the tournament because it would be a singles bracket. Tournament. Yeah, that would just be the event.
I mean, I'm sure you could do an event like that, like a special event.
just a special event because I
think it was best of 3.
Dude, no, it's a best of 1 set, but like you have a team of like it's like 2 teams going at it. Dude, 7 games of Melee would be insane. Well, I know it would take forever past it, but that would be the tournament. Like I think it'd be so fun for spectators.
Day.
Yeah, it'd be the whole day. Because I think Heike, like I don't know, I just think one thing I don't like. I'm talking from like my TL perspective of what I want to see more from like tournaments themselves.
Yeah.
I kind of just want to see the formula get changed a little sometimes.
Yeah, I hate I shouldn't say hate. I
just want something new.
I am different. Bored of double starting at 10, no one's showing up. Maybe you get 3-4 teams because no one's up that early. Or 11.
Gamers.
Whatever, 10 or 11, whenever it starts.
Oh, God.
Singles starting at 12:30, then actually starting at 1. And having low tiers and or secondaries tournament on the side as, singles bracket goes on. And then you got finals, like grands to end it off. Maybe sometimes you'll have a crew battle at the very end of the night. I always tried to do that, but
those were sick. Everyone loved them.
The format's been done, and it's been done countless times. I think it's time to change it up. I love when tournaments change it up. I love when they have wacky.
Rishi's Jungle Jam is fucking.
Rishi Jungle Jam needs to be a regular event.
Or Sammy Singles. Man, I want to. You know what? Maybe we should do.
D-Gen sleep schedules?
Yes. That is true.
The amount of times that Cortland has come to my monthlies on no sleep because he was practicing is retarded. And then making it to topping.
Yeah, just like, oh, God.
It's
so bad.
Or Phil messaging NetPlay, the NetPlay Discord at like 4 in the morning.
It's true.
There's no way Joe can post shoes of the grape ape.
I can't. I don't know why Angus is always talking shit. Like, I'm going to have to fight this kid at some point.
If Angus was a real one, he'd know my actual TO name.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Put it in chat, you coward.
He doesn't know. But no, yeah, I agree. I want to see, like even for Ultimate, I think Ultimate, well, at least Ultimate has Squad Strike. That shit's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Squad Strike's
cool. TO Matt, close. It was T-Homeless.
Yeah, it was T-Homeless.
I went as T-Homeless for like 3 years.
Yeah.
After someone, after Smash Homelessness. After Smash Homelessness, a lot of people, like,
T-Homeless.
I can't remember exactly. I remember Ryan O'Connell, gave me the name T-Homeless. Kind of like, I was shouting. I was shouting at a monthly. A weekly. I was shouting at a weekly shortly after the first Smash Homelessness. And I was yelling at people, stop playing friendlies, we're gonna get brackets started, whatever, and some people wouldn't stop playing. So I yelled, I was like, stop your fucking friendlies, bracket's gonna start. And then I think Ryan O'Connell, he was like, T-Homeless or something like that, and I just kept the name. I love that name. It's probably my favorite name.
That is dope. It's reminiscent of
Yeah.
Smash Homelessness. One of the best tournaments we have.
That was epic. I haven't seen hobo since.
Yeah, we smashed homelessness.
Yeah, we did. We cured homelessness in the city.
In case some people don't know, if you're newer, I promise we don't actually think that. It's just a joke. Because I feel like some people are like, dude, that's so insensitive. Like, I swear, it's just a bit.
Yeah. Our unofficial slogan that I wasn't allowed to use was to smash the homeless.
I remember that. I was like, Matt, no, it sounds like we're gonna beat up homeless people, man. I know what you're trying to do, but
with our characters.
With our donations. With raising money and donating it to good organizations. See, we sound like degenerate and horrible, but we're doing a good thing for the community.
Very much. Oh, man.
He does. He says it a lot.
Damn,
he's like, I miss that guy. Yeah, of course.
Dude.
My local
That's
MP.
crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe I will have to make the trek. I mean, with the what's your thing? The
Schlobberknocker.
I want to say Schlonky Kong, but he's an old player that no one would know.
Called Smash the Homeless. That was the first draft. It was the
first draft, and it got turned down, and then I tried it again for the next year, and it also got turned down.
He tried to sneak it in. They're like, bro, no. It's Smash Homelessness. Yeah. But one of our more success... Honestly, I wonder if we're ever going to see another... Actually, to be fair, do you know about the Jeremy event? The Matt Durkee?
No, I don't know anything about the tournament.
Well, dude,
other than the one Chris Bone just threw last December.
Yeah, it's the West End. Well, actually, the last one he just ran was last weekend. I went to.
How was it?
Pretty good. I got 3rd and 2nd in P+, and then in Melee, so it wasn't bad. But no, it was actually a really well-run event. He capped this side event, which is the best idea I've heard from a TL that I really like.
What do you mean by capped?
The entry cap for the side events. Oh, not everyone was allowed to enter, so only a certain amount of people who signed.
I have heard controversial things about capping and allowing and disallowing.
Really? From capping events?
There's like I think if you're gonna have
P+ was delayed, mate. This is true. This is very true. P+ got
have events
mega delayed.
Not everyone can enter. Like example, you know if you
because of me. Continue.
If you're someone who wants to enter both doubles.
No, don't be that guy. You got to pick one.
If you tell someone they have to pick one, everyone has to pick one. You are not allowed. I was always cheesed at the TOs. I'm not naming any names. Like I'm not saying anyone in Manitoba ever did it.
This happened somewhere else where you heard about this.
All the time. It's just natural, right? You're saying, oh no, you guys, you can't enter both doubles. That's just gonna take too long. It's gonna hold up bracket. Oh, the top player wants to do both doubles though. Yeah, you could enter both doubles. That's fine. Sure, just make it quick. Don't hold up your sets. Stuff like that. I've witnessed that happen a couple times. And it's not fun. It's. BZ
damn Carter, mate. I hate that. The BZ. Because BZ's super tough. No, this is the one thing about Matt that I love that some TOs have not followed his footsteps is that Matt, well, actually, no, funny enough, Adam Duncan has also had your energy where he's told people, he's literally cut people off and be like, nah, man, you're late.
My favorite thing, Adam Duncan, I don't talk to him a lot, but, was it? Probably the TO I learned the most from was Adam Duncan. He's a great friend, always will be.
The homie, the dad.
He fucking the one thing he taught me. I
don't know this motherfucking multi-game threats.
Don't. It's okay if people don't come back. I don't.
Take good advice.
Don't break for someone just because they're a top player. If you're listening in this chat. If you're a top player, I don't care if you're a top player. I don't care what your standings are. You are just a regular player. You're not better than anybody. You don't get special treatment just because you're really good at a certain video game. If you show up late, you're not entering. You can't. If you want to enter one doubles, you can't enter the other one.
Easy.
It's just the way it should be. But a lot of TOs want to be liked by every single player. And they want every player, whoever enters, to come back. And they want to have these grand, bi-monthlies or quarterlies that have like 500 entrants. And 400 of the 500 don't have a good time because they're only looking out for the other 100 top players. So
that sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. If you can't, if you can't play fair and follow the rules of the tournament, then don't come back. That's fine. That's as simple as it is. Also, don't spike your controllers. That's just stupid, and it pisses off every TO, because either you have to pick up the pieces, which I've had to do, which is never fun.
That's really funny.
And explaining to, a university employee why there are pieces of plastic left over of your event. And it's just awkward because everyone goes quiet. The whole room gets silent. And you gotta watch the guys go, fuck, man, stop with this game. And he walks out or something, and everyone talks about it for the next 25 minutes. It's always uncomfortable.
Dude, can we make this? This is the next part I'm talking about. Can I talk about?
Yeah, why is there a hole in this wall? I get asked by the, event.
Oh, wait, yeah, that
I have to email on a weekly basis.
I thought he meant my house. I was like, what? Is there a hole in my wall? And I was like, oh shit. Yeah. No, fuck it. I'm labeling this part my TO pet peeves. You want to know the one thing that MB, fucking looking at you, all of y'all, except Mayflowers, I feel like she's very clean. And I feel like I've had no bad parts. But maybe not Lando or Sneak either. But the rest of y'all been kind of dirty. And I mean specifically when it comes to, you remember the venue? You know how many fucking water bottles I have to pick up at the end of a tournament in the basement? Like 5 million. I was there for an extra hour. Because like, all right, tournament's over. Everyone's like, yeah. Takes a sip, chucks their fucking yeast their water bottle across the room. I gotta fucking bench down and like my tall ass body gotta pick up all these water bottles. Because people eat like a bit of food. People leaving food everywhere. People leaving shit everywhere.
I remember having to
hate that
posts,
shit.
The posts the night of or the next day saying, if you don't clean up,
you're
don't
banned.
Come back. Yeah,
literally,
you're not coming back.
That's been happening in Manitoba. Not even our tournaments, Adam Duncan's tournaments.
Every tournament in the world.
8 years.
I remember I would ask people. I would have a Sharpie and I'd ask people to write their name on.
Kyle, it's no, bro. It's not the ultimate people. I'd actually say it's more the melees. I think than the ultimates. I think the ultimates are pretty clean from what I've seen. I think it's more the melee people because the melee people still did it in 2014.
I think it's everybody.
It's both of them. I actually think you're right. I think it's everybody. It's a collective effort.
Says the guy who forgot his controller. Forgetting your controller. Stop forgetting your stuff at the venue.
See, Mayflowers.
It ends up in the box.
Everybody just be like May. When you're done with something, just recycle your shit. Take your garbage with you. It's literally that easy. Just be clean. Like, just because you're in a fucking public place doesn't mean you can make it dirty as shit. We have to get the venue.
If you want to support the local scene in the worst way, just leave personal belongings. Or like, just leave electronics around after the event. Because if I don't know who it belongs to, and I can't find you after the event, it goes into the community box. It goes into the box.
We actually have a lot of shit
that gets put onto the next weekly. I have a bunch of extra controllers for people who don't have any because people just leave them there. and they never claim it.
Lost and found. I'm like, oh my god,
exactly.
people just leave their shit around, and it makes me so mad. And we've had that conversation within our scene for years.
It'll never go away, which is
it has to.
Give me one.
A control. I mean,
just go to your next. If you go to the next monthly and you wait like 25 minutes after the event's ended, I'm sure you can find one on the table.
Man, I'm gonna get mad at Angus in public. I'm not gonna lie. I'm notorious leaving my shit around. I hate people leave their shit around.
Angus's names was always my favorite part. His tags.
Count Sacula? That's a very Angus name. Oh god. Does he? Yeah, I was gonna say, just bring. That is literally the best advice. When you're bringing multiple things, don't just have your pockets. Because when you're in a tournament, you know what people do? Good luck, dude. Good luck. Fuck! Take their shit and walk off in anger because they lose or something, and then they leave their shit there. And then the community box full of everyone's things, wallets, chargers, headphones, controllers, fucking random shit I don't want to hold.
One other pet peeve of mine when I was TOing is when you're done your set,
report it.
Report the sets. Please. I hate, especially in
If a set is not reported, did it ever happen, Matt?
No, it didn't.
It's the forestry argument, but for TOing, it never happened because you didn't tell us anything.
Especially in pools. When I get pool sheets handed to me, and the captain, the pool captain didn't, I'm not saying it's their sole responsibility. It's the responsibility of every player to write down the sets.
Yeah.
But they didn't double check or something, and now I have like, oh man, amp apparently didn't play Schneek or something, for example.
Yeah.
And I got to go find one of them and ask them what the set was, and pray to God they don't lie to me. You know?
That's true. People, I'm amazed that Smashers do that out of integrity. Dude, if people don't report it, you could just bullshit it and be like,
you could lie.
Because it's your word against them. Like, who's the TO gonna believe, right? Like, God forbid, you're like, well, he
But like,
if
it ever came out that like, no, wait, these guys actually played and Schneek won, 3-0. Then they get banned or whatever. So
yeah, would you ban them for like a month or like from the whole tournament forever?
Personally, I think if you lied about a set, oh man, I'd probably ban you for at least 2 monthlies.
I think that's actually fair. That gives you a lot of time to think about it.
If that was your first offense, if you did it a second time, you're banned forever.
Yeah. I didn't see the clip being lied. I'll peep it later. I'm getting so upset.
You get your hands cut off. Yeah, I think you're never allowed to play Melee again in your life.
Dude, to be fair, I agree with Angus in that I do think the winner should always report the set. That should be
always report the set.
Never make the loser do it.
No one's gonna lie about winning.
Yeah.
No one's gonna be like, oh yeah, fucking, Blonde Bay beat me 2-1, and he actually won. No one's gonna.
Yeah, I don't know why people would lie. It'd be so weird.
And even if it's not in pools, even if you don't have to write it down, which is easier, arguably, come up to the TO table, which there should always be a TO table. If you're running a tournament and you don't have a table, get a table. It's a game changer. You don't have to. I hate TOs that walk around.
Explains tables. Dude, it's a game changer, man.
TOs that don't. TOs that walk around and like you can't find them. The stupidest shit that you could ever do. It's suicide.
Do people do that? Like TOs do that?
Yeah, there's a special TO that comes to my mind, and I'm not gonna talk about it right now. But
that's crazy.
They'll walk around with like a laptop or not a laptop in their hand, and they'll just be like, they'll be watching sets, they'll be, playing, playing friendly or something, or like they'll be like, you want to do that? That's fine, but have someone else. Can't find the TOs because they're playing in bracket. This is a controversial one, and I don't have any less respect for them as a person, but I think
you're about to drop some shit. That's the Matt passive aggressive of I fucking hate the thing you did. Not the person, but you hate the thing they did.
I think if you're running a tournament that consists of more than 7 people, if it's a big weekly or if it's a monthly event, any kind, do not play in bracket. If you're playing in your own tournament,
yes.
When you're
May is correct. Bracket, you need a helper. That's what Kyle did.
Yeah,
that's what Kyle was like.
Kyle
godsend.
Definitely, probably the best co-TO that I ever had.
Kyle is actually
I love
insane.
You, Joe. No, but Kyle's the best co-TO I ever could have had. And when I handed him the keys to the basement series, I knew it was going to be in good hands.
Do you know the chat? You don't know this. I originally was a TO/player at first.
Yeah,
I ran
the TO.
One tournament. I was the most hated TO in Manitoba. It was dude. People were so mad at me because I made it to grand finals of my own side event. I made it a Falcon round robin.
I remember that.
And my side event, and Jess Star was I was playing her. And we're having a good time and shit, but then the event ran so late because I was supposed to be TOing and I was playing in all the brackets. And I learned from the first hand, don't be that guy or gal. Don't be that person. Do not play. I'm even with Matt's number. If you have, the one thing I will disagree with you on, I think you could play in your weeklies. Weeklies are fucking piss easy to run.
I think if it's like 7
even like
or less
20 people, like weeklies are like piss easy to run, dude. It's just one bracket.
Yeah, but
it's not that hard.
It's about professionalism. You want to be a professional.
You just put up the laptop and the people report it. That's what everyone does. It's easy. I'm just saying, monthlies, I don't think you should play at all. It's actually my opinion.
I personally can't agree with allowing players to report their own scores. One, because I think it's lazy. As a TO, I think it's lazy, which is everyone's allowed to be lazy. But I personally don't agree with that.
I was gonna say I'm a self-reporter supporter when it comes to weeklies.
That's
weeklies,
cool.
I'm about it.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
But monthlies, I agree with you 100%. I'm like, nah, I feel like you literally just shouldn't. Because I heard some people like Dan 2665, I should say, from the brand scene talks about it. It's pretty interesting where he's like, dude, but like TOs want to play. That's why they host tournaments. I'm like, well, I thought TOs hosted tournaments because they wanted to host tournaments. Like,
oh man, I host tournaments because one, I want to play, but that's what friendlies are for.
Yeah.
Or having a co-TO, like a second TO.
Yeah.
Or I also TO'd because I want to be. I just love the game. I love the people. I want to help the game. So that's why we TO. Is because we love the game. But yeah, playing in your monthly without a second TO, personally, to me says it. I don't want to say it's selfish, but I don't think it's selfless. You know.
I like that. I like the way it's phrased.
I mean, that's just
that's what it is.
Nothing, but it's
it does. But I also can agree with it because I think you're right because it's nuanced. That's what I think you're trying to say. At least.
Yeah, and it's to me, it's you got a TO to be the martyr, so everyone else can play.
You're the DD. TOs are the DD of the Smash scene. It's actually true. You get no respect, but you are literally the hero of the day.
Yeah, they're the editors of the movie.
Yeah, no one talks about you, but like you made the movie like magic. If it's not for the editor, you don't have a movie.
Exactly. No one knows the TOs.
Like it's like, which is fucked up.
Unless it's your local scene, then you should.
Actually, locals love their TOs because like I know the TOs are beloved here. Like Matt Dank and Michael Peters are some of the most beloved TOs.
Shout out to Ryan O'Connell as well.
Ryan O'Connell. Oh yeah, weekly. Actually, he was a goated weekly TO.
Yeah, he's
goated.
The best.
Yeah. Well. DD's thanked after everyone is sober.
That's true. Like
yeah.
The TTO.
He's the post-tourney TOs are the best.
I love that feeling. You know, being in going to someone's house for friendlies. Having never played them in Melee once in my life, and then sitting down and either destroying them or getting destroyed is one of my favorite things in the world.
It's fun, dude. I like it. It's just sad because I do feel like that is one thing the scene has like not to me. Oh shit, Frost is here. He hasn't been here for a hot minute.
Let's go. I remember Frost. Fuck yeah.
You do? Dude, he's a new head.
What are we talking? He's the curly-haired motherfucker, right?
No.
Who plays Frost?
No. Yeah, I was like, how'd you know Frost, man? Like, he's a new head. He plays Overwatch and shit, and he's a Sheik player. I think he's busy with school though.
I guess maybe I don't know. Okay, never mind.
He's a new guy.
Frost, honestly,
there's not a I do not have curly hair, friend.
Oh, is he bald?
No, he's not. He's not. Why are your extremes so big? No, but he's because yeah, we don't have a lot of new heads since you left, but we definitely got a few ones.
Dude, I'm like the white version of Frost because I'm also shit at Melee.
True. I'm not bad at Melee. I'm okay.
I would like to. I'm comfortable with the thought that if a casual, said I played a lot of Melee when I was younger and I beat all my friends, that I could probably beat them.
Easy, yeah. Free.
I remember I four-stocked my manager or my supervisor Canadian Tire one time because he told me Smash Brothers wasn't a hard game.
I love it so much.
It was awesome. I let him pick any character. He picked Sheik, which was my first main when I was getting serious into Melee, which was fun.
I miss those days.
That's the gamer's wet dream. It literally is. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it was the best. Just two bros being dudes from the tournament. It was sick. And then we got another dude being a bro. And we're like, yo, Kyle, you down? He's like, I'm down.
That's like when the BDJ guys. Yeah.
Oh my god, it was sick. No fucking.
But yeah, back to the I forget what we were talking about. We were talking about playing in your own tournament.
Yes.
Playing in your own tournament, that is just unprofessional, in my opinion. I think as a TO, you want to look like you are the man of the hour. You want to look like the guy who knows what's up. You want to be a professional, and that's how you get people to come back. It's all about consistency. You can't be consistent if you're always playing in your tournaments.
That's true.
So don't enter your own tournaments if you're running a monthly.
That's true. Unless I'm with May, unless you have a co-TO, which now Chris does, and I love it.
God.
Because Kirby is actually a very good helper, and tournaments run really well now.
Also, pay people. Pay your people.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Don't rely solely on volunteers. Even though I love volunteers, I had lots of volunteers. If you're giving someone a dedicated role, and you expect them to be there at all times, and you expect it to be done you need it done properly, pay them.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. The hook of Kenji, that's fucking sweet. Yeah, Kirby's sick.
Exactly. There you go.
Kirby's a dope ass helper. I do love that Kirby helps out.
I loved when Kirby and Rob helped out as well. They helped me with If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have had Ultimate at the basement series.
That'd be too much. It does blow my mind that you really did supervise like 85 gamers. Like when I think about that, that actually is kind of hard.
Me.
Yeah, honestly, I won't lie. I feel like the reason I like didn't want to continue the route of TOing, I think it was what? No, I'm not clicking. That's Angus. I almost fucking fell for it. I see a link from Angus, and my mind's like, oh, I'm like, no.
Open it.
Overqualified to babysit. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, like
seriously, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Assuming he's serious. Frost. Yeah. I ran. Joe and I started the University of Winnipeg Smash Brothers Association. It's an officially recognized student group.
Oh yeah.
At the UW.
No, I'm Shadow Matt. He's not Shadow Joe. I'm Shadow Matt. Yeah. And, basically. Yeah, well, because I'll give for us really quick in case other new people come in too. Here's the thing. So basically, I started playing competitive. This is going to be the genesis of Matt and I starting playing competitive Melee. Jeez. So I went to university at U of W in 2016, and I had this friend who I went to high school with that also went to the same university. I was like, dope. And he went to theater class with this guy. They were both in theater class. And I forget how we started talking, but I think we both I don't think it was Smash we first bonded over. I think it was out of all of his theater friends, I was like, this guy seems the most I don't know, he just seemed he seems like a movie dude, and I fuck with movies right now, so I was like,
I'm about it. Like a theater kid. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, but he was nice. Hey, man, fuck you.
You know how many years I spent not looking like a theater kid?
Oh, good night, mate. Oh, no, sorry, not May. Good night, Kyle. Kyle's going to bed. He's got to do shit. He's got to work for the city Winnipeg, so. Good night.
Cute.
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, so basically started off, and then I met him, and we're like, oh, we hit it off, and then we started
incel punk music.
Yeah.
What, actually? You're in a punk band? Fuck yeah.
Frost, the guy that makes incel punk music.
Dude.
Incel.
Oh. What the fuck is that? What's incel punk music?
Oh, you know what incel is,
I know
right?
Incel.
Yeah, really. So just incel punk music.
Oh. Yeah. I'm upset.
Yeah, I was going to say, punk music's dope, but incel. Oh. Damn. That is not base. But no, okay, I can continue. So basically met him, and then I'm pretty sure Matt had Melee on his laptop. I was a Smash 4 player at the time, so I didn't play Melee. But Matt was like, you want to play Smash? And I was like, I want to meet Smash 4. And he's like, nah, we can play some Melee. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, that's kind of sick. So we started playing. Matt played Ganon, which is why my Twitter profile is still Ganon Falcon. But Matt played Ganon, and I played Falcon. Because I was like, oh shit. I was like, it's pretty cool. And we used to love playing doubles.
Roy for a while, too.
Oh, I love... Dude, see, these motherfuckers think it was a bit. I used to love Roy. I played by Roy unironically. He was my secondary.
Joe and I would enter double tournaments as Roy Gannon.
Oh, dude,
for a long time.
The most fun. I think
a short time.
The reason I hated doubles because you actually stopped playing, and I was like, I don't want to play doubles anymore.
I would join.
That was my static.
I would play more doubles.
If you came for dubs, I would actually do dubs with you. That would be so much fun.
Sure.
I love dubs. Dubs is sick.
This is a deep cut lore. Dude, this lore goes all the way back to 2016.
Yeah, this is a long time ago. So basically, then we started playing, and then Matt and I were like,
15.
We were like, man, the truth is, guys, we had the most weird, insane brains in the moment where we're like, dude, we don't want to play Melee, I'm pretty sure, it was either you and I were like, I don't want to play Melee on the fucking laptop, man. I want to play Melee, in an authentic
hardcore.
way.
So we got some...
Yeah, so we're like, so I was like, dude, why don't we just, I don't know, we could, maybe, hold events or some shit, and then we could just play Melee at school. We didn't give I'll be real, we didn't give a fuck about the community the way. No. We just wanted to play Melee at school. Because we hated school. Yeah. I don't know if you hated school. I hated school.
No, me too. So we we made our own student group. I signed us up for the UW Students Association or whatever. So I was allowed to rent rooms for free as long as it was to do with our student group. I would lie regularly to I forget her name.
I think that's true.
Our student group advisor. I would tell
yes,
her,
Kyle's friend did. I remember Kyle's friend.
Yeah, we would host free, we would host open friendly sets in the middle of university, and right inside the canteen and shit, and then whatever. And then Kyle and this curly haired motherfucker Green Samus sat down and he got dumped on.
I remember that guy.
Come back.
It was Kyle's buddy.
Yeah,
because
Kyle stuck around.
The funny thing is, we met Kyle really early, but I feel like I
didn't even know.
Yeah, we didn't really know Kyle. We didn't know Kyle at all. We know he'd be such a intrinsic part to UWSBA, but at the moment he was just a guy.
Yeah, because Matt saved UW.
He did, but that's too far in the story. Because originally, Matt and I, we didn't give a fuck. We weren't trying to build a community or build the scene that we did. we were literally like, yeah, we just want to play. So like Matt said, you made up the lies about what we were doing.
I would convince the student group woman that we were holding events solely for people to come by and try out the game and have some fun. When in reality we didn't tell fucking anybody.
Yeah.
And it was just Joe and I hanging out for a couple hours in a room I'd rent.
We literally just gimmicked the university to play Melee.
Yeah, essentially.
Sick.
And then it's legalized.
Yeah. I just realized how fucking dumb we were in the long run. We did that because we hated school, but like, because to be fair, Matt and I's parents, I think it's his parents, the same logic, where my mom was like, you gotta go to school. But I was like, but I don't want to go. Like, I'll just work. I was like, I don't want to. So I was like, fuck, I'm here all the time.
Kyle's the reason we got free venues for the monthlies, and we could use our venue fee to like pay for.
Kyle's the one that told me. I'm pretty sure he sent us in our group. He was like, yo, if you guys make it a group, like, you get free venue. And I was like, yo, bet? I was like, yeah,
that's pretty awesome. So then after a while, this girl named Anne came to us. She said, hey, I'm holding a charity event. I want video games because they're very popular, and people could donate and there would be a charity thing. And we were scared out of our minds because we've been lying to school saying that we had members and that we actually did have equipment and we'd run events or whatever. So we ran this botched, very scuffed.
No, it wasn't us three. Us two.
No, it was just the two of us.
It was just Joe and I. Yeah.
It was just Joe and I. In the beginning, we ran a scuffed Melee. Was it just Melee? No, Smash 4 as well, right?
No, I think the first home says just Melee. I'm pretty sure it was.
I think it was just Melee.
Because we didn't get like. I liked Smash 4, but at that point I was like, I just want to run Melee.
Yeah, we didn't know anybody in the scene. I think I'd been to one tournament. Joe had been to a few. I messaged the TO for that tournament, Adam Duncan, praying and asking him to tell me how to run tournaments and how to use Smash GG, like 2 weeks before the tournament. And after that, it went so poorly that people came back to our weeklies. We would run weeklies every Wednesday for a couple months, and then it became Thursdays, and then it became Tuesdays.
Yeah, we did switch 3 days, huh?
Yep. And then after a while, that's hype. You actually got people.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was wild. Frost, it was wild. People literally did come
up. The marketing was terrible. I didn't know. I joined the Facebook group maybe a month before a big tournament, and I had to figure it was on a Sunday as well. Because the Saturday was taken up. It was right after a big tournament.
People still came.
People still came. It was a crazy part. People fiended for Melee. We had like 20, 30 entrants maybe. And
I do have a funny story about Cass relating the first weekly ever.
Yeah.
You remember the cat? Dude,
we had this really shitty poster that Joe and I made. We printed it at the school. We weren't supposed to use ink, but we did. Like colored ink, but we did. Fuck them.
I think, dude.
Tell them your Cass story.
Yeah, dude. No, it's always funny because so CMG, at this point in time, he was still like actually playing and active. So we had CMG and Jess at the same tournament at a weekly. And if you guys don't know, in case you haven't followed like the lore of the scene, they're like the titans that are like they're like the dominant. They're the best Melee players for the past 5 years. Like they're like the best players, like by far. Other than Tizzy, because Tizzy left because he's like married and I think he's like has a good job.
Too good.
Yeah, he was too good, but like Cass and Jess are too good. And Matt and I didn't know how to seed. Like we didn't understand the concept.
Yes, I didn't understand seeding my first tournament. I got yelled at by Adam Duncan.
We seeded CMG and Jess to play round 1 of the tournament. Like the number 1 and number 2 seed played in the first round. And then Cass was like, "This is fucking bullshit." He never showed up to another weekly ever again.
Because we did random seeding. I remember that we did random.
We didn't know. We were like, "What the fuck is seeding?" I don't know
anybody. Yeah,
I didn't do tournaments.
Jared Harb, he had to tell me how seeding worked. He taught me. I remember that.
Man, fucking one of my first memories of Jared. I'll tell this because it's in the story. So you guys want to know one of my first fucking experiences with Mr. Harb? I've told the story in stream 3 times, but Matt's here. I'll tell it again. So I'm playing Jared in a tournament, guys. I've been playing Melee for 3 months competitively. I'm shit. Like I'm like a new guy. I'm a casual. Like I'm brand new. I don't know anything. I don't know how to. I can barely wave dash. I can dash dance. I can nair. and I could stomp. I don't know how to knee yet. That's not on my repertoire. But I could stomp because it was in Smash 4. Because in Smash 4, you can't knee with Falcon. It's shit. Like, it only works if you hit a certain confirm. So basically, I'm playing him, and Jared decides to disrespect me. He picks Falcon. He SDs 3 times, and I run up the stage and stomp him. So he's like a top player at the time, so like I got a dub, and I'm like feeling good because I don't know, like guys, when you're bad and new, you don't know how bad you are in contrast. Yeah. So I'm fucking hot shit. Like this, I'm beat this PR player. Like, man, this game's fucking easy. I'm like, let's go. And then he goes, so what do you ban? I go, putting on my thinking hat. I'm like, what's a good for Falcon Dittos? Let me see. I'm like, I'm gonna ban Fountain of Dreams. And then he looks me dead in the eye, and then looks at the character screen. Okay, Yoshi's story? Yeah. There's a pause. Donkey Kong! And I go, what? He picks Donkey Kong. He up airs me for fucking 3 minutes, and I get like double 4-star on a new player just because he lost one Ditto. His ego is massive.
You gotta let the people know.
That's a new guy.
A little bit of gatekeeping is good. A little bit of gatekeeping is okay because it teaches people like you who show up, never played a game before in their lives, and they think they're top shit, and then they get beat by a character they don't even know how bad it is. That's the best part.
I hated that shit.
I think that's funny.
That will forever be in my mind.
Always be encouraged.
To pick Donkey Kong against a new person up air him? That's fucked up.
If someone shows up to your local and thinks they're top shit and they've never been to a local before, they don't know how bad they are, they need to lose. Someone needs to do the glasses thing and fucking.
You know we lost that guy because we did that, right?
Yeah.
We lost him because we did. Dude, we could have had another member.
Who's that?
Of the scene. You remember?
The Yamaka dude? Oh, him?
Yeah.
Well, okay, firstly, he didn't think he was good, but
could have just gone as main.
Mate,
that's what I'm saying. If I got shit kicked, it's not that I lost. That's the bad part of that badly. It's that he went Donkey Kong, who's notoriously a bad character, which is BM on purpose. He doesn't play Donkey Kong.
It's important that he did that because it made you who you are.
Bitter?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. I love being cynical. I love feeling like I'm shit at the game.
People can't come around and think they're gonna win, grand finals or even finish top 3 in the first tournament they ever enter.
Dreams. Nothing wrong with that. Think you're gonna be the best of the best?
If you think that, you deserve to lose because you haven't earned the right to win.
Look, I don't disagree with getting knocked down.
He's a homeless guy.
Yo, it's just Adam. Yeah.
Let's go. Hey.
Dude, no, this is all I'm saying is that I think that
I became the only homeless we didn't smash.
That's true. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, too bad, Adam, you missed a bunch of it. He was given his he was given the lore, but fucking dude, I remember, man. Since Adam's here, I want to tell the one T.O. Adam story because I think it's funny.
Yeah, sure.
There's one where my buddy Amir. So Adam did the same thing as you. I have huge respect for Adam. People were coming late to a WSM. They're coming in and they were like, hey guys, I'll enter. Adam's like, sorry man, registration closed. This kid goes, oh man, I was only late by like 15 minutes. Adam's like, sorry man, I run a tight ship. I went, alright, walked away. My buddy Amir's PR at the time comes in. Oh man, sorry, I'm like 20 minutes late. Can I come in? Adam's like, yeah, Amir, come on man, you're my guy.
Yeah.
And let him enter right after the guy walked away.
It happens. Whatever. That's funny because
shit. So funny. But like top player privilege is a thing. Top player privilege, yeah, that's a thing.
It shouldn't be a thing, but it unfortunately is. I tried not having it as much as
I think you kind of need it. I'll even argue that I think it's okay sometimes. Because it does make the event more legitimate and it makes it better for spectators too.
Well, yeah.
Like it actually makes the event objectively better.
More mid-level players are going to go if there's more top players. That's a fact.
Because they get to test their skill. Like I know the lower players feel bad about it, but like I think like for example, like, if Jess is a little late, are you going to kick out the number 1 player, like, for the other good players?
Is it okay if a top player misses the bowl? What does that mean?
Misses the bowl? Yeah, I don't know what that means, sorry.
Who would make me better?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, no, like, having a good player... nice. No, but
Never okay. You should always clean up if you miss. Huge problem.
I actually love how serious you made it. You should always clean it up.
We have a problem at my work where there's always piss on the seat. And we have a sign. We have a sign that literally says, if you piss, clean up the mess. I didn't make the sign. It was there before.
No, but like your workplace like actually made a sign.
We have a sign, yes.
That's so bad. It got to that.
And I know who it is.
I know who it is. A motherfucker. Get rid of the sign.
Danny, the old guy. That's why I said.
Honestly, passes. I'm gonna respect you right now.
Do you know?
No.
Who at your work did it?
His
name is Danny.
Oh my god! Did you?
He pees. He doesn't. He misses when he pees. And he gets it on the seat.
Dude, my man just called him out like that. Dude, don't call the guy who put up the sign.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
You know what, Lando? That's actually a nice ride.
Lando would be a great mom.
I agree. I agree. I like it. I agree. But yeah.
Motherfucking.
Yo! Oh, Canada. What's up, Lucas? Good to see you, man. Lucas. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, we're just talking about TO stuff right now. We're big chilling. This is good to see you. Yeah, no, but oh crap, what were we talking about TO?
Talking about top player privilege.
Oh yeah, top player privilege. I actually think you do need it. I will argue. I think it's actually necessary. There's a limit though.
We also live in Manitoba, Lucas.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Do you?
I don't know who.
Do you go to tournaments here, Lucas? Out of curiosity, maybe. Honestly, if you go to ultimate tournaments or melee tournaments, I might know you. But yeah, I run. I go to a lot of tournaments and I advertise a lot of Manitoba stuff. Oh, you said Manitoba. I don't know if you live in Winnipeg though. Oh, Minnetonka's. Ah, okay. Do you have a Smash scene there? Out of curiosity? Because if you do, that'd be kind of cool. But if not, oh dang. I know this guy from the Discord. That's cool. Dang, are you new to the Discord? Well, welcome to the Joe Zuke stream. If you like Smash content, I highly suggest you follow.
Population 5. There's like 3 houses.
It's like a real place. Yeah. I mean, yeah, high key.
It sounds like if a movie was trying to like recreate Manitoba, but it's like in their own universe, and they just couldn't think of a name.
Is it close to Altona or like Winkler or something? I don't know. It
literally sounds like the Saskatchewan joke from Grown Ups.
Oh my god, you just made a Grown Ups reference.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. Top player privilege.
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't think it should have.
I do know Swan River.
I don't think it should exist. I think if you're not special, even if you're a top player, but it does exist.
I also think it's kind of disrespectful, though. I think the fact that's an issue is also disrespectful of the
top player.
No, it's disrespectful to the TO in the tournament itself. Like if you even have to incur that kind of privilege, like just because, dude, top player privilege is what? Top players just think they can show up whenever they want.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, like that's what it implies, right? Like it's disrespectful.
Well, I mean, yeah, and it's almost like you accommodate your tournament to the top player. So if all of top 10, PR couldn't make it until like 2 p.m. instead of 1 p.m., you'll move the tournament to 2 p.m. because you want the top players to come, because top players will bring out mid-level players, and mid-level players will bring out low-level players. So that's unfortunately how the fucking ball rolls, but whatever. I'm the best in Mario, in Ultimate, and Project Let's Mario.
Wow,
hell yeah!
That's actually really cool. It's really cool, Lucas. So you're near Swan River, then that's where Minnetonka is. I didn't know that. Okay.
Where?
Yeah, I think there actually is a small scene in Swan River. I feel like there is. I've seen people post about it. I think there's a scene.
No fucking.
Is that where? Oh my god! You guys don't know. This is a Smash 4 thing. If there's any Smash 4 players in this chat, there's a fucking duck hunt main in the middle of Bufu, Egypt, in Manitoba, who has the worst internet of all time. And I quit the game because I'd have to play him with Wi-Fi brackets. I'm like, man, get this guy a router. I'll mail it by carrier pigeon. I don't give a fuck. I hate this guy's connection. It pissed me off, man. I hate it, dude. This guy's sick, though. Your connection's probably dope, man. Unless it's Ultimate, because Ultimate has bad netcode. But that's not your connection. But yeah, I think that guy lives in Swan River. I forgot his name. His name was Lampson. That's his name. Fucking Lampson. The laggy dot hug dot. And he thought he was so nice because his ass would beat me on Wi-Fi. Oh my god. The man of justice is here.
Here's the real question. You think
ask away.
If you're good at Wi-Fi, are you good at the game? I used to be a believer that if you were good at net play, you weren't necessarily good at melee. I used to believe that.
Well, with Slippy, different.
What's that?
With Slippy, do you think it's different? Because you're probably talking about old net play, right?
I'm talking about Anther Smash.
Yeah.
People remember that.
Yeah.
Now with Slippy and like tournaments being run online now, like specifically on Slippy, cause Slippy
changed the game. I agree.
Yeah.
No, I actually agree with you that old net play definitely felt way more fraudulent, but new net play is no. I think you're actually good.
I almost miss old net play. Like I
Why does that come up? Tell me about it.
It's been posted. There are net play fiends.
Yeah.
Like results.
No, May is right. Even on Ultimate's the same thing. Like net play warriors and Ultimate are actually nice offline.
Yeah. Remember when Cass was like #1 on net play or whatever for a while?
And Cass is nasty, and he was a Wi-Fi warrior.
Yeah.
That guy played. There are good people on Wi-Fi.
Phil was a Wi-Fi warrior until he came to tournaments, and then he started to become a real warrior.
Yeah. Honestly. I'm becoming a Wi-Fi warrior at this point. I play a lot of Wi-Fi, actually.
I miss the old net play because it was a way to play net play, or it was a way to play Melee with people like who you couldn't see, obviously. But I don't know, it was janky. It was stupid. It was fun. I had
like the chaos.
Yeah, I liked the chaos because I knew there were good players. Yeah, I knew when I played a game of net play, it wasn't going to be very serious unless you're watching the fucking Scar and Toph, try and grind.
The reads.
Ladder. Yeah, the reads and stuff like that.
Dude, I wish they could do that content with Slippy. I actually think it would be better. They don't. Well, I think it's because Toph got sponsored and he's on he has organization work to do for his job.
And Scar is just a dad.
Yeah, well, Scar's a dad, and also I think he has a big position at Twitch. He still works at Twitch this day. So they're just busy.
But, I miss the reads. Bring back.
Yeah. No, Scar's not dead. Scar still commentates. He's going to be at Summit too, just
nice.
Watching, I think. Scar's around. It's just, he's just Scar is like the Jim Carrey of Melee. Do you feel that way?
Everyone loves him.
No, I think everyone loves Jim Carrey. But he's also, Scar is stupidly existential. The older Scar gets, the more, he's always been kind of existential, but he gets ridiculous. Dude, he's like Jim Carrey. Have you seen, I actually high-key, I had the weirdest, chat, I had the weirdest.
He retired from acting.
Yeah, no, I had the weirdest Jim Carrey face where first Jim Carrey's going crazy, but the older I get, I'm like, holy fuck, this guy has seen a truth to life that I think I've been blind to this whole time.
Probably.
Because I actually listened to his things and I'm like, he's speaking some shit. He's talking about he's speaking some philosophical shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, right after the Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yeah.
He had a quick interview. It was shortly after the Oscars fiasco with Will Smith. He was talking about how disgusted he was with that sort of thing. And then a later interview, or it could have been the same one, I don't remember exactly. Jim Carrey announced that he was done with acting for now. He found that on his mini hiatus from acting, he found a new love and appreciation for painting and other art forms.
Oh,
so he wants to kind of do something like that. But he's not never gonna act again. If someone wrote the perfect script, written in gold, and it was made specifically for him, and he loved everything about it, then he would take the role. He'd go back to acting. But as far as we know, the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is his last movie for now.
Dude, that actually makes me really happy. That he's actually fun. Sorry, I was always laughing at Lincoln Scar's talking about psychological shit about dreams, and Toph goes, let's see if Ginger can make his dreams come true with this edge guard. They're in the middle of a top 8 set of Genesis. To be fair, there's a clip of Scar, guys, that fucked with my mind just as much as it fucked with Toph's mind. He was like, dude, he made the most insightful thing I've ever heard, where he's like, Toph, here's the funny thing about commentating being back in IRL tournaments. We have 100,000 viewers at Genesis. And Toph's like, that's right, it's a big event. We're in person with the crowd. You can hear the people chanting. It's electrifying. He's like, Scar, that's some shit. He's like, but what's really real? And Toph goes, wait, what? And he's like, we're in a venue with 25,000 people, but there's 100,000 people online. More people could see us from the safety of their computers than in the venue itself. Oh, what's more real? Hey, Lucas! Thank you, man. Oh my god, I made the thing so big. Oh, it's gone.
That's such a Scar move, too.
Yeah, but isn't that insightful? Yo, what's up, Chimp? Isn't that insightful as shit, though? That fucked with my mind. Just think about it. When you're streaming, and let's be real, if you're in a weekly with 5 people and the stream is 25, what is more real at that point? You're there in the flesh, but more people can see it from home.
It's all a simulation. Oh.
Holy shit! It's just stuff like that fucks with my mind. So I was like, that's crazy.
Man, I miss Scar so much.
Be still around.
I know, but I haven't been in the scene. I haven't watched.
Oh, that's what you
I
mean.
think I watched like the, I watched Mango HBox Genesis set or whatever this year. Or whatever.
Genesis 8?
Yeah.
You watch it?
Yeah.
That's
I think that was like the last thing. But other than that, I hadn't watched anything in a long time. So.
He was there.
Hi.
Wasn't commentating that set, I don't think, but
Tough.
But they were commentating. They were commentating a lot. Scar and Toph were there.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, Joe used to be referred to as. Have you seen the roast of Bobby Scar?
Have you actually seen that tournament? They did roast Bobby. Sorry, Scar. I'm with Ryan. I don't like to refer to top players by their name. I don't.
No.
I don't know them.
I think I remember that being that was a tournament or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's the one where S2J took it over Zane.
Yeah, nice. I remember that. Oh, that's one where it gets tournaments.
It gets tournament. That would be cool, Lucas. Honestly,
come out to Winnipeg.
Lucas, I recommend you are here with one of the like TOs that helped keep our scene alive. Like, yeah, if you have some questions, like I do recommend if you're in a smaller scene, you can just run your own tournaments and play in them. I know Matt doesn't like it, but if it's a small scene, like I think it's fine, right?
Yeah, if it's a small amount of people, it's fine.
Like if you want help, like we can literally, literally just DM. You just open up, make a challenge account. You register people to venue. You see people by skill, and then you play.
I can send all of the notes that I have in my Google account.
Do you play Melee? Hey, Chip with the sub.
Hiring an Audi.
Thanks, Matt. Yo, hiring an Audi.
Fun fact: we are hiring a wash boy right now. If you need a job, we're gonna be hiring for service wash. That's just literally it's just a wash, guys. Service wash. It's not fun.
DM him, man. This is the guy to talk to. Absolutely. But yeah, I played all of them. Ooh, which one do you like the most then? Out of curiosity.
I want to sell cars. Too fucking bad.
I was gonna say if you want to learn about how to do it, talk to him because this man's like the expert on cars. So.
I don't know how to sell cars. Save my life. Too honest.
I thought you sold cars. Didn't know what you do.
Really? No, I know. I'm a detailer.
Oh right, you actually make the cars look nice and shit. Oh yeah.
No, I don't think we're hiring for sales guys.
P+ or ultimate. Well, Lucas, you're in the MB Discord, right, Lucas? Because if you are, Project Plus might be getting rollback netcode. They're actually working on it right now.
Cool.
That will genuinely change Project Plus and probably make it super popular. Yo, it's Fry, yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, Fry?
Yeah, well, he's all father. Dude. That's him.
I miss Fry so fucking much.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like you guys probably hit it off for sure.
Oh, man,
yeah.
I miss the entire melee scene.
Yeah, hey, my guy. I love it. I love it. Yeah, no, fucking you should definitely look into let's go. 62 subs? Hell yeah. Do you have a YouTube? Or is that your Twitch? Oh, if it's your Twitch, you're popping. I gotta watch your shit. That's hype. Let's go. Roll back. I love. Oh yeah. Lucas, grind, don't stop. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, keep going, man. That's awesome to hear. I am trying to get in the YouTube game myself on the side, but
hell yeah,
it's hard. I'm not very graphically gifted, so
fair. See, I wanted to try streaming, but I'm not a interesting person on my own. You know, like I don't. Interact.
I don't. Man, this is man. No. I'm getting to a jam now. This is
cars with Kyle. Every goddamn day, I just fucked up my good old Elantra GT. Just trying to.
That's kind of sick.
In the middle of, I was gonna supercharge it this year, but
True.
I made the switch. We're gonna turbocharge it. It's a lot easier, technically.
Dude, that's sick. But no, I want to circle back to that because I actually think that shit kind of annoys me. Guys, if you want to get into streaming, even dude, I feel like it's the same thing with people with singing. Do you know about Ed Sheeran? I know you don't listen to him, but do you know his kind of background?
I've heard of the name, yes.
Yeah. No, but he used to suck balls when he started singing. There's clips of when he was 13. He's horrible. He's his voice is cracking and he just sounds terrible. He took voice lessons for 4 years and then he became a professional singer making bajillions of dollars and being very famous.
Bajillions.
Yeah, multiple bajillions. The guy is rich as heck.
And he still sucks balls. Let's fucking go, dude.
Yeah, no, even if you don't like him, but he still makes a lot of money. But
that's actually no, Febreze is onto something. It's a question we get asked at work all the time.
Yeah.
How many balls do you think you could fit in your mouth?
Oh, do I have to answer this?
You have to answer it.
No, why do you? Don't listen, dude. Don't listen to Corey. He asks the most D-check questions. I hang out with this guy.
5. I'm on the. I think personally,
I don't want
4.
it. No.
4 max. I got a small mouth.
I'm cutting this off. I've had enough of
Answer
this.
it for the people.
No.
The people want to know.
If I get a sub, I'll do it.
What's your...
I'll answer it. Well, how do I sub? Go on to Twitch.tv, Joe Zuke, and drop a sub. Hit the sub button.
How big are these balls? The average male testicle is the size.
I'm done with this. Wait, was not suck. No, go. No, he did suck, Lando. He did suck. There are clips of him. He was bad. He was very bad at singing.
Single nuts or sacks? No, single nuts. So if you could fit 2 balls in your mouth with 1 sack.
This is why females aren't in the scene. Y'all talk about putting balls in your... You could talk about that, just not in a public eye. If you answer the question,
we'll stop talking about it. That's the answer.
You promise?
Yes.
Chat, we're done with it, my answer?
Probably.
I don't know, probably like 4?
But, yeah, I think 4.
Like average. My jaw's not that strong.
Like you could fit 4.
What is that? No, I am so uncomfortable on like 9 levels. That sounded almost intimate. We're done with this. We're done. He said I didn't have to answer. Yeah. We're done. We're done. He was ass in high school though. This is true. Ed Sheeran. That's what I'm trying to say. Is that Ed Sheeran sucked at singing.
Trying to say LeBron was bad at basketball in high school? You're insane. He's literally the only player who got fucking drafted from high school into the NBA.
Well, I think everybody gets women. I don't know. What the fuck do you? I don't know, Fry. What do you want? Oh my god, I hate Fry so much sometimes. Fry is literally like the Leffen of like our Melee Scene sometimes.
I love it.
He sees the worst in me at every time. I make a slip up with a word, and he's like, "Can't believe Joe would say that. This guy's actually horrible." And I'm like, Fry, what do I have to do? This guy fucking keeps ending my life, dude. Ending my emotional life.
Oh shit, actually, okay, that's my fault. I didn't know.
What?
I thought.
That's cool, Lucas. Though you're the best player. Yeah. There's actually no. I was gonna say like honestly, there are a lot of NBA players who aren't like nasty at the beginning, but like they have the drive to get better. It's in my opinion, you know what's more important than having natural skill to be in doing something? Is you have to have the drive to do it. If you don't have the drive, you're probably not gonna keep it. It's all about motivation and attitude. It's very basic shit, but I do believe it.
We gained a viewer from talking about balls.
No, we didn't. They just left because they were like, this is so cringe. And then he came back. Talk about fitting balls in their mouth. It's like, no, it's not that. It's like, I don't. You guys don't get it. You don't get it. Live my NBA dream. That'd be sick. Working on gaming is really good. Honestly, don't think gaming is just limited to. The grind isn't just like. I think, honestly, being a good competitive gamer is also about, like, it's just having a balanced lifestyle, too. Like, if you're just grinding 9 hours a day, and you don't like eat well, and you don't have like good relationships in your life, like I don't think you can get as nasty at a game. I think even if you look at some of the best players in even Smash's history, like all of them have either some underlying motivation that makes them like have an insane work ethic, and they just like work. Like Mango worked harder than like everybody like ever.
Diet is actually probably one of the biggest things in the world. You got a good diet. You'll be better.
Yeah, diet is essential.
Everything you do in life.
It's true because you'll just feel good, and when you feel good, and when your mind's like in the right place, because like people think that depression's only mental, but it's really not. It's also like there's like physiological things that come from it too. When you feel lethargic, you're not gonna want to do something about your depression.
More point than any grind set. Fact.
Yes.
And it all comes back to Melee, baby.
Yeah. Man, Corey, you used to be fat. You're so in shape. That's insane. I didn't know that.
What's that?
Corey used to be fat, apparently. He's not fat at all now. He's super lost all the weight.
Oh, for real? Oh, yeah. Word.
I didn't know that. But, dude, Corey has such a good diet, actually. It's crazy. He does not eat, like, garbage shit from what I see. He just has a lot of energy drinks. The only bad thing I see. But
dude, my work finally got a vending machine with energy drinks in it.
You're going to die.
We got it on, we got it yesterday evening. Today, oh my god, I was ruining that machine.
Damn.
Because it's cheaper than the gas station. $3 for a Monster? Oh yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. That's sick though.
Probably. Oh my god. So yeah, I had 2 or 3.
Holy shit. And he looks like 90s Trent Reznor. Damn. True. Yeah. I'm a little bit of a chunky monkey, so don't take my words and not my advice. Like I don't have the best diet. But I do like get a lot of like inadvertent exercise, so I still have like a lot of energy, and I'm still like a crackhead when I need to be.
Good call, tubby.
Steve Rogers, yeah.
I'm a tubby man.
I'm a little tubby myself. I'm a little chunky, but dad bods are in. Yeah. I've heard from the attractive like the dudes I know who like are very successful, or like Like girls are into dad bods right now. It's like the way.
Play sports, guys. I've been trying to. I recently got. I recently got a gym membership. I haven't been to the gym since I finished university. So
I'm down to catch this on ball. This guy just say he's built like Captain America.
Very good. The gym 24/7.
Dude, I believe him. If I'm in Swan River, I'd probably go to the gym a lot too.
I mean, it's all you can do.
I was gonna say, what else do you do? And not to poop on your talent, Lucas. I'm just saying that, like, yeah, I believe you that you're probably ripped. I'm like, probably like, yeah. Dude, come to Winnipeg, though, dude. If you're jacked, come to the city. Come experience tournaments. Go get a good job. Do some shit. I assume you were born in 2000. Either that or you like robots a lot.
Yeah, someone signed Lando the Gold Eyes.
I can play baseball. What's your squat, Lucas? See, these are questions I like seeing in chat. People ask you what you can squat. That's some shit.
People just come in here and flex their PRs.
No, they're personal. They're PBs.
PBs.
They just want to.
You got a PB.
Yeah.
Talking mainly.
I'm built like Steve Rogers. That's some shit. I believe him.
I'm built like Jack Black.
Man, there was one thing I always wanted to do, and I always wanted to make like a. Nah. Well, I was thinking, I was like, it was a bad idea, but I'm like, man, I should be like, we should make the most attractive Smash tier list. But then it might get like mean, because I would never ever call any.
Literally rude.
No, I wouldn't like, because I literally just wanted to rate people and like who I think is a cutie. Because I don't think anybody's ugly. I will say the whole scene, I don't think anybody's ugly.
You sure?
No.
You sure we don't have a single ugly guy?
No, I think everyone has like a charm to themselves. I don't really find many people ugly. Like, I've never been a dick and be like, oh, like, nothing ever makes me sick. Look at someone. I think you're just like an asshole at that point.
Yeah.
There's just some people who I look like and I go, damn. Like, that guy is like, that's a cutie. Kyle is a cutie. That's what I say. I'm just more positive when it comes to.
You called someone ugly 2 days ago.
Yeah. Bro, you called me ugly 2 days. I do call Jim ugly sometimes. I do not. The only thing I've seen is my tech chases. True. See, that's gamer humor. We appreciate. The only ugly thing is my tech chases. I fuck with that kind of gamer humor. Holy fuck, squat 75, is that a lot? 75 seems like a lot.
I'm assuming it's 75 not including the bar.
Yeah.
So that would be leg press 750 on the leg press? What the fuck? That's like, how many plates is that? That's
Dude, this guy's more like, I'd be scared to play on a bracket. He's just swole as fuck, tech chasing my ass with Mario. I wouldn't like that.
Oh man.
Leg press is free.
Yeah,
I believe
leg press is free, but 750.
750 is a lot.
Like, are you doing like a full extension? Is my question. Like, holy crap.
You know what I hate about the leg press? When you're doing it and when you have to finish it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I mean, you know when you like do the full extension, and then you have to put it back when you like finish your workout, like your muscles are tired. I'm always afraid my legs are gonna like break off.
Well, you don't want your legs to be straight. When you do a leg press.
No, but when you're finishing, you have to put your legs back to your chest, you know, because that's your position you start at, right?
Oh, walk it.
Yeah. Like when you're done with the workout.
You think it's gonna just break?
Yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna lose my control and go.
That's fair.
And like break my legs and shit. I'm like, yeah.
100 push-ups. Damn, I remember.
Oh God. Yeah, Lando's right course. Stop that.
Yeah, what the fuck? That doesn't make sense.
I'm timing Corey out.
Why?
For 10 seconds.
Don't.
What do you mean don't?
Why?
For a second?
I don't do it. He's fine.
What do you mean?
Chill.
He's 15.
Easy.
This guy's chaos. Corey, you're lucky I have a soft spot for you. I would have. If it was literally anybody else and Matt's not here.
Good.
Man, dude, this is...
Yeah, 100 push-ups. Man, I remember when I was in grade 11 science, I was late to class. And I missed my test. And my science teacher, Miss Ramu, she said if I could do 100 sit-ups, she would reschedule my test. And I did. And it hurt so bad. I was not in shape. I wanted to die. I was never late for another test.
Did you reschedule the test?
She did. I also failed.
Backward on the leg press. Oh, yeah. What kind of teacher is that? I agree. What kind of teacher is that?
Yeah, a bad one.
A bad one.
How good were the sit-ups?
Were they good?
After 30 sit-ups, because like I wasn't okay. I'm chubby now, but when I was in high school, I was too thin. I was like,
you were super thin. This is true.
I think I graduated like just over 100 pounds.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Now I'm like 260 or whatever. It's tough. But yeah, so.
That's wild.
I was super thin. I was like an unhealthy kind of thin, and I didn't do a lot of sports. Like I skateboarded. That was the only thing I did. Maybe basketball. I don't know. But yeah, after like the 30th sit-up, I wanted to just fucking die.
And you kept doing 70.
Yeah, I had to. It took me all fucking class.
Really?
Maybe not. I don't know how long it took. Maybe not the whole class, but it was tough.
And that teacher's actually insane. I played rugby. I was one of the best player. Damn.
Dude.
That's crazy.
Super Lucas is just a man-made god.
I like this guy. I like the cut of this guy's view. I'm about him. I think I was 110 when I fit. Man, honestly, Chimp was pretty skinny. I remember. He's not skinny anymore. He's actually he's getting pretty swole. But man was skinny in high school. I was probably the only guy that wasn't that skinny in high school.
It's fair. See, as soon as I graduated dropped out. There's a difference. As soon as
what? You could have lied to them. They don't fucking know that. You could have just lied. Why'd you tell them the truth?
You should lie about your sets, and you should lie about Melee.
So much, man. Best TO. So much integrity. Holy shit. I love it. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, I was motherfucking. I stopped going to the gym after university because I didn't have that free gym membership anymore. So I got unfortunately very chubby, but going back to the gym, got a gym membership going before work, which is tough. And then in the summers I skateboard almost every day. So
yeah, you did do a lot of shit. I remember.
What gym do you go to? I got a membership to Good Life because a lot of my friends go there, and my friend also.
Yo, Dash.
Oh,
what's
shit.
good, dude? What's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah. We're just chilling, reflecting. We're just having this podcast has been like a roller coaster, but actually pretty good. It's been crazy. We've talked about a lot of random shit, honestly.
That's the best part.
It kind of is nice. It's crazy. Yeah, we're talking about anything and everything here. What was the last TL thing we were talking about? It was so long.
We're talking about top player privilege.
Yeah, that's right.
The one on Bishop. I'm gonna start going to the one on Bishop because one of my friends, he's really into boxing, and I always wanted to be into boxing.
Kyle?
Also Kyle, but my friend Stefan. I wanted to know what it was like, and kind of. I have glasses, and I've always been afraid of boxing, so. But he wants to go there, so I can't wear contacts because I'm afraid of touching my eye.
Really?
Yeah, it's terrifying to me.
Should I touch my eye on stream?
Hit me up if you see me there. Yeah. If I ever see someone with the tag Chimp.
Yeah, because tags just go over your head in real life, man. That's how it works, dude. What do you mean? You gotta text them, man.
If you see me there ever, fucking hit me up.
Boxing is very cool.
Yeah.
Kyle's probably cooming right now because he loves boxing.
I love boxing too. I wanted to go to see the fight when he was having it.
Chet, you know what's so fucking annoying?
Fighting is fun in general. I like to fight.
Yeah, professional fighting is fun. Street fighting wouldn't be that fun.
A constructed area, you know.
I look like Joe. Just fight. You literally don't. We don't look alike.
I feel like you guys probably look identical.
You know what Chimp? It's a mirror, dude.
Oh, fuck.
That's Chimp. He looks nothing like me.
Shit.
I'm like, no, he just says,
I went
bro,
this entire time thinking that he was a new player.
Dude, I will tell another story. One thing that happened to me. So, one thing about me, chat, if you ever see me in the summer, I'm outside like a lot of the time. Sometimes I've had a beard like as big as Matt's. And in the summer,
I remember that.
I worked a job where I used to clean pools. So I was a pool cleaner. And I got a super big tan. Like I looked completely like, you know how I look like Mediterranean, like I look European, right? Like I'm not like American British like colonizer white, but I'm like fucking European white. Like I'm like Mediterranean.
See, I can't tan. I burn.
Yeah, well, it's because I'm literally, my last name's Zuke. Like I'm first generation Canadian Ukrainian. Like I got Ukrainian blood pretty strong in my veins. So basically, when I tan in the summer, I look like I'm like burned. Like I'm like pretty brown. And I remember I went to an Ultimate Tour U of M. I had a big fucking beard, and I was like super tanned. And like I go into the tournament and I play people, and the buddy goes up to Chimp, and he goes to him, he's like, man, I lost this Arab guy. He's like Ridley, man. He kind of fucked me up. These guys sick. And then Chimp was like, wait a minute, because when Chimp's like, what do you mean Arab dude? Like, there's another brown dude here? He's like, yo, that's my guy. He's like, his first thought, who is it? He's like, that guy over there. He points to me. But he was like, wait, what the fuck? That guy's not brown. That's Joe. He's white, man. It's like, no shot. I'm like, yeah, dude, no, he's white. He just has big ass beard. And I look like super, I've looked Arabic. I've looked Italian. I've looked Ukrainian. And if I don't get enough sunlight, I look like almost like maybe I do get pretty white sometimes. I get pretty like pale.
Oh yeah.
Am I pretty pale though? Well, we'll see how. Oh no, you're pretty white actually.
I'm a very white man.
You're super
maybe
white man.
stream. Oh, and all the
Yeah.
the lighting.
No, honestly, yeah, Lincoln. When I have a super big tan and I have like a matte beard, like I actually do look like I'm not Ukrainian. That's true. I passed for everything. Think I'm Superman because my hair? Holy shit, this guy's like a fucking Marvel hero wrapped up in one. Marvel. Well, no, but dude, he's built like Steve Rogers, but he has Superman hair.
So he's both DC and Marvel.
Yeah, dude, he's Darvel.
Marcy.
Or I actually love Marcy better. This guy's Marcy, dude. I got hella thick hair, or he has hella thick hair. I don't know, dude, I have a fucking widow's peak. Don't look at my hair. I'm upset.
Hair, you got hella thick. Yeah, you have thick hair.
Do I?
I don't know.
I don't know. Do I? I'm not sure.
You got that Eastern European.
Yeah, I definitely got the Eastern European vibe. I'm not like super white.
See, my family is like my dad. I recently learned my dad's side was my dad's my dad's mom's Jewish.
Oh.
So I got Jewish blood, but I'm not. You know, my mom's not Jewish, so I'm not Jewish. Which is tough because that means I can't make the jokes.
Oh man.
And then like very Ukrainian,
Mm-hmm.
German.
Dankovich does seem Ukrainian Germany to me.
Yeah, it's very Ukrainian. The witch.
Yeah, the witch, Zukowicz, Dankovich, yeah. Is that
and then like on my mom's side is very oh god, what is it?
Is it Turkey? Is it Belarus? Who knows? Agreed. Fuck if I know.
Who knows? Who cares?
Who knows? Who cares? What am I gonna do? I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I remember also. I used to work at chat. I had a job in the summer of 2019 for RW Co.
Yes, I remember that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Dude, I only worked there for like right, because I only worked there for like 3 months. But yeah, it was horrible. Chat, if you have the choice, don't work in clothes retail.
Did you ever talk to them about your
what?
Your job where you would like dress up?
Oh, should I tell them?
Yeah, you have to.
Because I do that. You know what? I actually might make it like I might make it a follow. Okay, chat. Have I told you the story about how I got fired as Batman? Have I told you guys that story, chat? Do y'all want to hear it? Yeah, Jordan's like, what? Do y'all want to hear the story?
It's probably my favorite fucking
It's the most embarrassing. Yeah, Leno, if you guys want to hear it.
Joe story I've ever heard.
It's fucked up. Chip knows the story, but the other guys, I don't think. Do you guys want to hear it? I can definitely tell it.
You have to say it.
Should I?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't. I guess I might have to. It's pretty embarrassing. It is also the most Joe story of all time. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'll tell a story. Okay. All right. Lando for Lando Fry. I'll tell a story for everyone. Okay. So, like Matt was saying, I used to have a job where I used to dress up in children's costumes. So I dressed up as Olaf the Snowman. I've been Michelangelo. You know, like how in movies, you know, the people on the streets have the fucking giant heads. You don't look through their eyes. You look through their teeth. Like through those costumes. So I can't see the eyes, there's nothing there. I'm looking through the teeth, like walking by, and I'm like, hey kids, like with a big hand. Like that's what I'm doing. I have been Olaf Lando. There's a video, I think, on my phone of me singing Carly Rae Jepsen with my Michelangelo head, because I thought it was funny. I'm like
Michelangelo, like the TMNT?
Yeah, the TMNT
like
with the huge head, and I'm going, so call me maybe, like with the big ass head. I just thought it was super funny. Matt knows that I told him, but I don't really tell many people about my fuck ups. Like I usually
tell him how
keep
you got fired.
Okay, all right, okay. If I have, I'll see if I can find it. Okay, so Lando, basically what happened? So there's one job, funny enough, in Gateway. There's a gig where these people, they wanted Batman to do like a birthday party at this school. So they sent me the Batman costume, and I'm like, all right, like, you know what? I'm like, I'm gonna sleep in today. Like I'll find it. Like, I'm not going to get lost. So I leave like 45 minutes before. And if you don't know, I live in the south end of the city, and the perimeter highway is like, in case you're not from Winnipeg, because Lucas is from Swan River, Winnipeg has like a giant-ass highway that goes around the perimeter of the entire city. That's why we call the perimeter, I think it's Highway 1. The perimeter.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the Highway 100. So basically, for me to get to Matt's house, this guy takes me like 25 minutes because he lives technically outside the city. Transcona is.
Oh no, we're in the city.
No, you are now, but like it's only like kind of recently. Like you guys used to be your own.
Like 30 years ago, Transcona was.
That's not even that long ago, technically.
A town.
For a town, yeah. Like Transcona used to be its own. 40. It's basically its own community still. It's kind of like a town in itself. So basically, to get over near his area, I got to drive like 30 minutes on the highway. And I don't know where the fuck I'm going for this party. And I have the Batman costume in the front seat. I didn't get dressed before. So I got to strip down because Batman's not going to have a fucking undershirt of like my gamer shirt that I have on at the time. So I got to strip pretty much naked to my undies in my car. I'm late like 15 minutes. And guys, when you're the entertainment for a party and you're late, people fucking notice. Batman is not there. So I'm in the I'm not even in a parking lot. There's like, you know how you have to park in the side street in front of the school? I'm parking in the side street. And I'm fucking like, I got my Batman costume. I'm fucking like, I'm like trying to put on, I'm trying to put on the boots. And like fucking, I'm like, people can see me in my car, scuffed like, they see Batman going on. And then after like, it took me 10 minutes to put on the costume after I arrived there. I'm like 25 minutes late at this point. I'm not gonna lie. Party ends in like 40 minutes. So I'm like, holy shit, do I even go in? I should probably just stay home. Let's just, I'll fucking lose the job, but at least I'll have my pride. At this point, I put on the Batman costume. So I'm like, you know what? I'm fucking going in. I don't care if I get fired. Like, I'm going to do the job. I got integrity. So I do it. I go in, and you know what I had to do? I wasn't prepared for this. They, like, wanted me to do Batman-themed, like, children's games. Like Batman Freeze Tag. It's just Freeze Tag, but, like, the person, it is Mr. Freeze. So it's like, you're Mr. Freeze, but it's just Freeze Tag. But some guy has a title. And I didn't know, you also have to, like, you have to study the character. I don't know all the Batmans. I've only seen The Dark Knight. So I do Christian Bale Batman. So the whole time, I'm like, hey kids, you ready? You ready for a good time? I'm the Batman. So I'm like doing that like the whole time. My voice is raspy as shit. And I'm like going to kids and I'm like, stay in school. It's very good for a kid to have a good education. Just spitting random shit like the whole time. They come back and I'm like, I'm so sorry I'm late. Like I couldn't find the place. Like, and they're like, it's fine, it's fine. And then gave back the costume. Didn't get a call back. I got fired. Did not get the job.
That's amazing.
That's got fired as Batman. I never got that job again. But the fuck thing is, I have a friend of mine who I did not do my measurements. She's gonna be pissed. but basically, this other friend of mine does the same thing. She's a rival company. And she's like, you've done this work before. You're going to be Spider-Man. And I'm like, I mean, I like Spider-Man, but like, you know, I'm a busy guy. I don't know if I can like do that. But she's really pushy. So looks like I'm doing it. Did they fire you because you were late or because you scared the kids with your Christian Bale? I think maybe both. Because I was like overcompensating a little. But it was mostly because I was late. Because dude, the only requirement for that job, guys, dude, anybody can do it. As long as you're likable and like personable.
And on time.
No, I mean, that's literally one of the only requirements. You just have to be on time.
And Joe is one of the amount of times
I
have been mad at Joe.
Oh, no.
And his reasoning, and the reasoning for this frustration was because of Joe being either late or not showing up is insane. I remember, I don't know if you remember, Joe and I agreed to go.
Like, no, that's fucked up, man. You hurt my feelings. Batman in a lawn chair with a beer belly. It's really funny thing to me.
Oh man, I remember trying.
It's not the job for Smashers. On time and likable.
Joe and I agreed we were gonna go hunting for some GameCubes and copies of Melee, just kind of like around, like we're gonna go to pawn shops or whatever.
Dude, it's funny.
And we agreed to meet at like 11 or noon or something. It was a weekend. We didn't have school. I didn't have a car. Joe did. He said, okay, yeah, like, we'll meet at school. I'll pick you up from there because it's halfway. We'll go from there. This guy.
Oh, I remember that.
This guy, Joe was 3 hours late. Because I remember because, like, the shops were closing at, like, 5 or 6. And I got picked up at 3 p.m. And I was furious. I
remember that.
I just asked, why? Why are you late? And he just said, honestly, Matt, not gonna lie to you, I just fucking forgot. Oh, man. I was so infuriating.
I think people think I'm trying to like. Can I make one defense for the past though? Do you think I was lying to you when I said that, or did you actually believe that I genuinely forgot?
I believe that you forgot.
Which is fucked up. But I want you to know that, chat. You gotta be late at least. Like, I think some people think that. Like, even my parents think this. They're like, "You're just saying that because you, like, you don't care. You didn't want to do it." I'm like, no, I swear I wanted to do it. I generally have like kind of insane ADHD. Like, I generally forget things pretty easily if I don't write them down.
You should write them down.
I do check my notes.
But
But it was not forgiving for that time. I did fuck up. I remember how mad he was.
I do believe though, if you are late, you are offending the person you are late.
It is disrespectful. I learned that way too late in life. But yeah, don't be late, guys. Like, it's very disrespectful to people because it shows you don't respect people's time. Like, people got things to do.
Especially, man, because I am a very punctual person. I was 30 minutes early for this podcast.
Oh, you see my tattoo, by the way?
Oh, let's see.
Oh,
fuck yeah, it's pretty cool, actually.
Oh, thank you.
Shit.
I fucked it up. I took the wrapping off to
Yeah, I can show it.
Yeah, I know it's fucked up. Like,
yeah, but you touched up.
Labor of love. Yeah.
Yeah. I am a very punctual person. I try to be at least 15 minutes early to most of my appointments or whatever my reservation is. Oh man, Dash is going to bed. Good night, Dash.
Good night, dude. Good night, Dash.
Yeah,
wait. The fact that you called that, I was
to be a TO and to have this expectation that everybody should be early. The fucking worst thing I could have done. Because I know not everyone's gonna be on time. Lots of people are gonna be early. And like at work, these are good as hell.
Aren't they?
At work, me and one of my coworkers, we live just down the street from each other.
Holy
Fuck
shit.
yeah, Lucas.
The grind does not stop.
This guy grinds 24/7. I respect the shit out of it. Candy review? Dude, make a sub goal and we'll review different candies.
Actually, that would be really fun. That's a good idea. I think I'll do that.
But yeah, me and a coworker, we live just down the street from one another. And gas prices are so crazy high, and I work on the other side of the city. I live in Transcona, and I work out in Sterling Line, maybe Kenniston area. We decided to carpool, because it just makes more sense, right? So we carpool for like maybe 2 months or something. Well, this one time, he's late. It's like 8 o'clock. I text him. I'm like, hey, man, you coming? Don't hear from him. Then 8:10, I'm like, yo, what's up? Where are you? Don't hear from him. So 8:15, I have to leave so I can make it to work on time. I make it like maybe 5 minutes to spare. I see him. I'm pissed. Like he shows up like 10 minutes late, 20 minutes late, whatever. I'm fucking furious. I'm like, where the fuck were you? You're fucked. And I wanted to, stop carpooling with him right then and there. I was like, you risked me being late once, and I'm done. I hate that. But realized it was kind of a dick move that, if he's late once, I should never carpool with him again. Because it did save me a lot of money. So then, the next day, the very next day, he was late again. And I said, that's it.
Did he say why?
He said he just slept in.
Oh.
He said, sorry, I didn't hear my alarm. Slept in. So I said, no more carpooling. I cannot, I can't be late. I hate that. And
I had no idea you hated being late. I actually wish I asked that.
I hate when people are late so much. And the reasoning is, if you're late, like if we agree to do something together and you're late, that shows that what we had was not a priority. And what we were planning to do was not a priority to you. Which is a scuffed way of thinking. Like
I think it's honestly like a truth though. I wouldn't even argue. I actually agree.
Like things can come up, like if something happened and you're late because of train.
But if you communicate it, I don't think there's an issue. At least that's what I think.
You have to communicate.
Like ahead of time, not like when you're late, but like before.
Exactly.
20 minutes, be like, hey, I'm gonna be a little late, and they're like, or at least I know. Like,
yeah, I'm very big on being professional, even if I do look like a homeless professor.
I dig it. I actually respect it. I don't have an issue with that. Right? So. Fuck it. Well, honestly, Chad, if you learned anything, like when you're going to tournaments, like this is a big thing. I'm bringing this back to TOing in a way. If you're gonna be late, don't do it when you're already late. If you know you're gonna be late, we have smart votes for a reason, dude. Just tell your TO. They actually will be really happy if you do, because it makes life way easier because they can just start the tournament. They're like, oh, he's gonna be late. Like, just tell their first bracket match, hey, this guy's gonna be late. Is that I?
It's on you in 10 minutes, then you win.
Yeah, exactly. You
Time workout and
game at the same time.
Fuck yeah,
Fuck
gamer
yeah.
time, baby. When you're playing Melee, do you like also run on the treadmill at the same time?
I do. Don't. That's insane. I couldn't do that. I could not do that. Dude, it feels like a workout when I play Melee now on Unranked.
Dude, my hands fucking hurt after playing even Samus.
Really?
My hand, yeah.
Dude, your hands are weak. Why does everyone I feel like have, I don't know, weak wrists or something? I feel like my hands never hurt when I play Melee. I play Fox too, like pretty high APM, and my hands don't really hurt.
I don't know, bro.
I think it's just because I'm a fucking, I'll be real, I think I'm very averse to pain.
Yeah.
What? I fucked up myself. What?
But yeah, if you're going to take anything away from me today, if you're coming to one of my tournaments, don't be late.
If you're coming to the Schlobberknocker, don't be late for bracket. Your Fox is not APM. My Fox is APM. Man, suck my ass, dude. My Fox is definitely high APM. You seen that shit? You see my fastball nairs? I'd be shuffling. You just wiggle the Graysick around. That fucked me up. Yeah, he's kind of right.
Yeah, you do.
Joe dashing is... You know what?
Dude, you know who's got some fucking high APMs?
Oh.
Dan.
Dan does.
Dan, probably the fastest Falcon I've seen in my life.
Man, guys, I do wiggle it, but like, I do fucking... I am pretty fast. With bulk and buff. Yeah, look at bulk and buff is some shit. So I think at this point, I think we're done with the podcast for now. I think I'm gonna record this and post it. I'm done. I think it was fucking dope as shit.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So I'm just gonna be like, hell yeah.